Blizzard fans, it is now time for our Taco Bell game ball presentation. Direct your attention down to midfield, and please welcome this week's Taco Bell ball girl, Hannah Dupre. Hannah is now presenting the officials with tonight's game ball, which is emblazoned with the logo of our game ball sponsor, Taco Bell. To register your child for a chance to be the Taco Bell ball boy or girl of the game, visit your local Taco Bell restaurant. Blizzard fans, also keep your attention directed towards midfield, as this evening we have two very special guests as our honorary captains. Introducing first, she is the top reader in Bruiser's Reading Club, a student at Swamico Elementary School, and read 9,747 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sammy Greaves. And fans, our other honorary captain tonight is the 14th head coach of the Green Bay Packers. He led the team to an 8-8 record in his first season. Please direct your attention to midfield and welcome the head coach of the Green Bay Packers, Mike McCarthy.
Shake hands, gentlemen, shake hands. Cincinnati, that's going to be heads this evening. That will be tails. Green Bay, that's going to be heads. That'll be tails. Who's going to call it here? You will. What are you going to call? You're going to say heads? Heads is going to be the call. Heads is going to be the call. Coach, please, if you could. It's tails. Green Bay, you've won the toss. Defer. You want the ball or kick? They've deferred. You want the ball? They deferred. They deferred. You want the ball? Which way do you want to kick, gentlemen? You're going to kick this way. Very good. Green Bay won and deferred. Cincinnati will receive this end of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for our honorary captains tonight, Sammy Greaves and Mike McCarthy.
XL from Bell & Health. Play large.
Let's shake hands and come out swinging.
You know, I've been thinking, what do you say you come over to my corner and we just talk this out? You know, share our innermost feelings.
Looks like someone missed snack time.
Get back to your senses with McDonald's all-new Honey Mustard Snack Wrap. The snack wrap you love now comes grilled to perfection with tender all-white chicken breast meat topped with a sweet and sassy honey mustard sauce. At participating McDonald's.
Now back to Blizzard Football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
And welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field here at the Rest Center. We're set for Green Bay Blizzard football here on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan. Johnny, the Blizzard have won the toss. They have deferred. And as is the case, they will take the ball to begin the second half, which means they will kick off here to begin the ball game.
Well, that's something they've been doing. They've had that opportunity. Whenever they win the toss, they will defer it. And they've done that, 3 times so far. We'll make it 4 tonight. And they've won all their 4 games here at home. So why break the karma?
Green Bay in their home green jerseys, green pants, white numerals, white and silver trim, right to left across your radio dial. Cincinnati in their road white jerseys, black numerals, black trim. They're going left to right. Bob Forsstrom has it teed up on the goal line to our right and back deep. For Cincinnati is Hassan Brockman for the return, and we're set for af2 football here on the Fan. High end over end kick. This one's going to get to the net about halfway up. Bounces on the ground, gets away on the backboards, and now we're going to get a touchback as it was unable to be gathered in by Brockman.
Oh, that was a nice long kick, high and deep. Went up against there and pinned the Jungle Cats back there and got for the touchback. Now, this is something you want to do. Special teams, you don't want to give them any breaks. This is a team that's 1-5. They're low offensively. You don't want to give them the big return, so they're able to do that right away on the opening play.
Aaron Marshall is your quarterback, number 14, 6'3", 245 out of Youngstown State. The fullback is Melvin Parrish. The wide receivers are Alfonso Holbrook, James Lewis and Hassan Brockman. And it'll be Marshall leading them to the line of scrimmage, dropping back to the goal line. Pass near side, caught, and immediately hit at about the 13-yard line. Alfonso Holbrook making the first grab of the night. It goes for 8 yards.
Yeah, and Roddy Amati was that guy that got him right there. It was a face-to-face tackle. As soon as he caught the ball, there was Roddy right there to make the play.
Cincinnati, not a team that puts up a lot of points on the scoreboard, averaging just 29 per ball game. And, of course, we know the Green Bay defense tops in AF2 as they like to shut it down here at the Resch. Marshall back under center, second down and a short 2 for the Jungle Cats. Opening drive of the ball game. Good to have you along here on the fan. Marshall to pass, left side, caught, hit immediately by Amati, crushing him into the boards along the far sidelines. But James Lewis able to pick up a first down for the Jungle Cats.
And James Lewis is their big play receiver. He's the one that has all the stats. He's ranked, I don't know, maybe about 8th in the league. But you look at it, Ronnie Amati, again, as soon as he makes that turn, that ball is on the money, but Ronnie Amati's right there to put a lick on him.
First down for the Jungle Cats at their own 20-yard line. First drive of the ball game, no score, 13:30 to go in the opening period. Clock runs in arena football. Marshall back under center, receiver comes in motion to the near side, fumbled snap, and then Marshall able to pounce on it at the final second and retain possession for the Jungle Cats.
Yeah, just unable to get a grasp on the ball and just fumbled it right there. Just a bad break for the Blizzard, because there's been a nice turnover right there on the 20-yard line.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up second down and 11 from the 19-yard line. The Jungle Cats uniform's kind of like a little mini takeoff of the Cincinnati Bengals. They have the black stripes across the top of their white helmets, kind of like what the Bengals have, the Cincinnati Bengals of the NFL have on their helmets. Marshall to throw, second down and 11. Plenty of time. Now flushed out of the pocket under pressure. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Alfonso Holbrook. As it appeared there was busted coverage in the secondary, Johnny.
Stephen Cason fell down on the play. Fell down at about the 10-yard line. We're going to hopefully see this on the replay. Gets turned around, trips over his own feet, and has an open play.
That's a 30-yard pass. Marshall to Holbrook.
Now Marshall does a great job of scrambling free, but your look here, yeah, it's wide open down there, but Cason was on the ground.
He had plenty of time, and then he got flushed out of the pocket at the last moment and was able to connect downfield. The extra point is up and good. And the opening drive of the ball game, Cincinnati gets on the board. 7-0 Jungle Cats. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan.
Stop the pig. Beef. It's what America eats, and it's what we do best here at Piggly Wiggly. Whether you're looking for the freshest ground beef, we grind it several times daily, or a restaurant-quality certified Angus steak, Piggly Wiggly has, in all modesty, the best darn beef in town. And because you're at Piggly Wiggly, you also have a great selection from which to choose. And if we don't have your favorite cut or size on the shelf, just ask, and we'll custom cut just the way you want it. And speaking of choice, Piggly Wiggly is proud to feature America's premier restaurant-quality beef, the original certified Angus beef. A lot of stores are talking Angus this and Angus that. But folks, there's only one certified Angus beef, and it's here at Piggly Wiggly. Well, it's also featured at some of America's finest steakhouses, too, if you want to pay $20 or $25 a pop. But why do that? Head on over to the special certified Angus beef section in the meat department and turn your house into a 5-star steakhouse. Certified Angus beef, only at Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly, stop the pig.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
Back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center, where the Cincinnati Jungle Cats take 3 minutes off the clock and score a touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. Marshall to Holbrook from 30 yards out, and the Jungle Cats are on the board.
And that's something we didn't want to see. You want to make this team go down and earn their points on the scoreboard. You don't want to just give it to them.
Jesse Obert to kick off for Cincinnati. Donaldson back deep for the Blizzard. This one's short, low off the net. Bounces up. Amati takes it at about the 1. Fumble the football, and it's recovered by Cincinnati. And it looks like it should be a touchdown. It is. And just like that, falling on the ball is Hassan Brockman. The ball came down low off the net, hit off the crossbar, popped up over the head of Donaldson. Amati tried to grab it. That would have been Donnie Amati. He got hit, fumbled, and Cincinnati fell on it in the end zone. and bam, just like that, the Jungle Cats lead it 13-0.
Just when you don't want to give them any ammunition, you go ahead and throw fuel on the fire, and that fuel being gasoline. Yes, they do. They get an opportunity to jump out here 14-0 if they get this kick right here.
Here's the point after attempt. That one's on the way. It's good. And just like that, the crowd's silent here at U.S. Cellular Field here at the Rest Center, where Cincinnati's on top by a score of 14-0 in just a matter of moments. And that, Johnny, obviously not a good way to start this football game.
No, it's not. Again, we talked about making this team, who is not very good on the offensive side of the ball, they're probably lower than we are. I think we're 26th in the offense. They're 27th. So you don't want to give them any opportunities. And unfortunately, Kason trips and falls. Open receiver down the field. Mahdi jumps up and tries to catch the ball, unable to secure it when he comes down, gets it knocked out, gives them 14 points. So right now, they have not even earned anything yet. They've been given them 14.
The Sports Corner is offering a deal for Blizzard fans. Fans can take the bus to and from all the home games for $18 for fans who already have tickets, $25 for those who do not have tickets. The price includes a food buffet, rail drinks, beer, and soda before the game and on the bus. The buffet begins at 4:30. The bus leaves from the Sports Corner at 6:45. The Sports Corner will offer a keg on the bus and drink specials after the game. Join fellow Blizzard fans at the Sports Corner before and after the games for good food and fun. Well, we'll try it again over at the kickoff. This one's a bit higher. This one's going to go off about halfway up the net, and it goes out of play, and that'll be a touchback. And this time, no fumble. At least the Blizzard will have the football and go on offense for the first time tonight.
That was a nice deep kick, really a nice high and long, and I'm sure the Butterflies are running around on these guys' stomach, knowing that this is a team they can beat. They can go out there, and the defense is going to be solid for them. But if they just not make the mistakes, we've seen that happen on the road for this team. They're 0-3 on the road. Why? Because of mistakes. Well, they've given up 2 touchdowns already. They got to pull it together on this drive.
Well, here we go. The first time tonight for Green Bay with the ball down 14-0. 10:55 to go in the opening period. The clock is running. Harris goes in motion right side. Dixon to throw. Pump fake, scrambles out of the pocket. Penalty marker down. Now he throws it away. And this one we'll have to wait and see what the call is.
Well, we got to like what Zeke Dixon did on the play. Was unable to find anybody. Even though Harris is open, wide open down the field, at least he threw it in the stands. Last week he gave up threw the ball up for grabs twice, and it had to be yanked out of the game there, and then came back in later.
Illegal defense on the Cincinnati Jungle Cats, and this will be a penalty and a first down for the Green Bay Blizzard. Brings the ball out to the 10-yard line. They'll move the chains. And Green Bay will have it 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Gerald Harris had to come back to the huddle and say, hey, he came up to bump on me, but I was open right behind him. You got to look for me on that play.
Allen goes wide right. Giordano, the new receiver for the Blizzard, comes in motion to the near side. Now swings back to the right. Dixon under center, stops, throws, caught. Giordano had it, lost it. Is it a catch and a fumble? No. Now they wait and say incomplete. A late call, but they'll say it's incomplete. I think that's the right call too, Johnny.
No, it is the right call. Giordano does a very good job of coming down and running a stop. But then he catches the ball with his hand, which is very nice. But he's looking for a defender on his other side. Well, the ball gets stripped, right? The helmet right on the ball, comes down, hits on the ground. Nice call.
2nd down and 10, Green Bay from their own 10-yard line. Down 14-0, 5 minutes into the ball game.
Rookie got to put that ball away as soon as you get it.
Allen wide to the right. Giordano is the man in motion. Harris to the near side. Ficklin in the backfield. Dixon has the drop. 3-step drop near side. Harris at the 15, bottled up right there, goes nowhere. A short 5-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, 5-yard stop is what it was. Just came down and did a stop move. The defense was laying back, zipped it in there, tucked the ball away, get 5.
For the most part, Johnny, this is not a flashy offense by the Green Bay Blizzard.
Cannot make mistakes, they aren't, but they do have the talent to go deep and make some big plays. But
this is more of a nickel and dime offense.
Is that kind of like the West Coast?
Something like that, I guess. Dixon barking out to play, facing 3rd down and about 6, and we're going to have a penalty here on Green Bay. It's going to push him back. Not a good start for the Blizzard.
I think all kinds of people moved on that play.
Put the ball back to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Green Bay.
Now this is they need a spark right here. It's
well, this is a big play.
Yes, it is. 3rd and 10.
Down to 9 minutes to go, opening quarter. Allen will go wide right. Greg Giordano with him. Harris to the near side. Ficklin into backfield. It'll be Allen in motion. He'll get the running start. Far boards. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Dixon, 5-step drop, zips it right side. Allen at the 25, into Cincinnati territory down to the 22. That's the first down, pickup at 17 on the play.
Oh, that was a great play. But Allen comes down the field. He drives the defender back, gets him out of his back pedal, and runs like a question mark pattern. He bends it all the way around him, but instead of stopping, he runs back to the sideline and able to find him wide open right there. Dixon did.
Dixon hit him right between the 2 8s on his chest. On the money, 1st and 10, Green Bay from the 22. Harris wide to the right, Allen to the near side. Giordano in motion near side. Ficklin handoff, sidesteps one tackler, bulldozes down to the 20, and he's gang tackled there. Gain of about 3 on the play. Inside the 20, down to about the 19.
Well, tackle at a 19, and there's some extracurricular activities going on down there. And he's able just to bull his way through there for a few yards.
It appeared to be Melvin Jenkins with the tackle. Just inside the 20-yard line as Coach Lytle tries to mix it up with a running play there. Giordano to the right. Allen and Harris to the near side. Now Harris will swing in motion to the far side. Ficklin into backfield. Dixon barking out the play. 3-step drop, swing it right side. Harris caught it, then pounded out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
Now, Rook, it looks like Harris has gotten his feet back. You know, we talked about him last week. Just missed a couple of patterns and had some miscommunication problems. But Coach said that it wasn't that he wasn't ready to play. It was he was out of game shape. Well, tonight he's looking pretty solid.
We'll give him 12 yards on the catch, bringing up 1st and goal now for Green Bay from the 8-yard line. Desperately needing points here as we come upon the 7-minute mark of the opening quarter. 14-0 Cincinnati. Harris to the right, Allen to the near side. Giordano will be the man in motion. Dixon under center, has the snap. Quick drop, fire, caught, end zone, touchdown. That's Allen into the end zone. Green Bay's on the board.
Oh, excellent play. Allen runs down and he gets right to the sideline. And Zeke Dixon hits him right on the goal line, but instead of this kind of falling over, he twists back to the outside, was able to get in the end zone without being stood up for the nice touchdown play.
That's nice movement by the Green Bay Blizzard to march it down the field and counter that unfortunate touchdown. And this is a defense that Green Bay should be able to move the football on all night long. Forstrom to add the extra point. Here's the snap. Hold kick is on the way and bangs it right through. 6:07 to go. Cincinnati 14, Green Bay 7. This is Blizzard football on the Fan.
The Fan!
American, the big store with more big TVs than anyone else. HD TVs, LCDs, DLPs, plasmas, and projectors. Choose from their incredibly big selection at their famously small prices. Every TV at American is guaranteed at the low price every single day. And American has over 100 flat panel TVs on display. Plus, American has the big brands you want. Sony Bravia, Toshiba, Pioneer, JVC, Hitachi, Samsung, LG, Mitsubishi, and more. Selection, expert advice, and the low price at American, where big TVs are a big deal. And when it comes to digital imaging, nobody's better than American. You'll find an unbeatable display of digital cameras and camcorders, all at the low price guaranteed. And American has the top brands you're looking for. Olympus, Sony, Nikon, Canon, Kodak, and more. Plus, American has everything you need to go along with your camera with a huge selection of photo printers and accessories. American, the Fox Valley's electronics headquarters, with a great selection, real service, and a low price guaranteed. That's American.
This is Blizzard football on the Fan.
Back here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center, along with studio engineer Andrew Picard, Johnny Grain, rookie. And Johnny, we need to say hi tonight to Dan Krupp. I hope I'm getting that right, Dan. He's missing his first Green Bay Blizzard home game, so his father can bring 2 of the grandchildren to their first Blizzard game. How about that?
Oh, gotta love that.
Dan is the co-president of the Blizzard Cold Front Fan Club, and he's at home listening tonight. So, Dan, I hope I got it right. Appreciate you tuning in, and they could use you to rub your lucky rabbit's foot together or something, because Green Bay down right now 14-7, and kicking off here. Forstrom bangs this one high, end over end. That one right between the uprights, off the net, off the crossbar. Picked up by Brockman in the end zone, and he's going to stumble ahead to about the 4, maybe 5-yard line, as good coverage by the Green Bay Blizzard.
Well, one of the things that Coach wanted to work on this week was special teams, the return unit and the kicking unit. After we saw that opening kickoff last week, getting ran back to about the 5-4 yard line. So this week, obviously, they worked on it very long and hard, because those 2 kicks he's had so far has been long and deep, allowing the coverage to get down, and all the guys stayed in their coverage lanes. He had really nowhere to run. It was just a matter of somebody maybe missing a tackle. Good coverage by the Blizzard.
Last time Cincinnati had the ball, the Green Bay Blizzard uncharacteristically gave up a long touchdown pass of 30 yards. We had offsides on the play against Cincinnati, so the penalty is enforced after the kick. Goes halfway back to the goal line, and it's 1st and 10 from about the 2.5-yard line. Marshall leads them to the line. Pearce is the running back. Lewis, Holbrook, and Brockman the wide receivers. Marshall under center, calling out the play. Here's the snap from his own end zone. Quick drop, caught by Lewis at about the 10-yard line. Spot him at the 11, and that's shy of a first down by just a couple of yards. Second catch in the ballgame for Lewis for 15 yards.
Yeah, just a run down. Just a pattern you normally see in arena football. Just runs to get a stop. I mean, he's running 15. He's got that running start. Really nothing a defensive back can do on that play.
Unofficially, Marshall 4 for 4 on the night for 53 yards. First and 10. Make that second down and 2, beg your pardon, from the 11-yard line. Marshall pitches to the man sweeping to the near side. Running play. And it goes to George Williams, and he squirms ahead for a first down.
Oh, very good job by the Blizzard defense, kind of spreading out the play, not allowing him anywhere to run. Good tackling on the inside. Kind of a wide receiver sweep, trying to cut it up inside, really nowhere to run. Blizzard did a good job.
First down and 10 from the 14. Not a lot of room to run, but good enough for a first down for Cincinnati. Holbrook goes wide left. In fact, all 3 receivers to the left side. Marshall under center. 7-step drop, flush near side, looking to throw across the field. Down toward the goal line. It's caught for knocked away at the last second. Holbrook had his hands on it and then hammered away by Kaysen, and it goes incomplete. For a second, it looked like that was going to be a long touchdown pass.
Well, it was. The quarterback threw it high and long, and Kaysen, being the shorter on the defensive backside, was able to, he was looking back for the ball, which they've been working on all week. He's looking and trying to make a play on the ball, but a quarterback throws it high and away. Kaysen does a great job of going there and putting his helmet in there, his arms in there, and stripping the ball out.
Holbrook had it, then Kaysen punched him and knocked it loose. Second down and 10 from the 14. Marshall to throw again near side. It's caught, broken by 1 tackle, and then into Green Bay territory goes George Williams. Gain of about 13 on the play and a first down.
Rookie calls it a broken tackle. I call it a missed tackle. Why? Because Donnie Amati comes up on the play, kind of puts his arm out there. You just can't make an arm tackle like that. Not in this game. Too short of a field. Just tries to put his arm in there. Maybe try to cause a fumble.
Cincinnati crosses midfield into Green Bay territory at the 23-yard line. First down and 10. 3:15 to go. Opening quarter, the Jungle Cats lead at 14-7, and they're on the move. Marshall back to his own 20, fires left side, and it's caught for a touchdown. Out of the passes, outstretched hands of Amani and into the hands of Brockman, and it's a touchdown for the Jungle Cats.
Well, I tell you what, the quarterback is on fire tonight. He threw that ball exactly where Amadi couldn't catch it. He threw it high and away. He throws it at a normal right in his numbers, and Amadi gets a pick on it. But he throws it high and away like he did on the pass before, above the defensive back's eyes or above his helmet. He makes the play.
Obert on to try the extra point. Here's the kick, and it is good. And just like that, 21-7 in favor of Cincinnati. 2:29 to go, opening period. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan.
What's your goal? To kick the ball or blast it? Introducing XL Athletic Performance from Bell & Health.
It's like rocket science, only you're the rocket, and it can help any athlete of any skill level.
What's it worth to be quicker, stronger, throw harder, jump higher?
How do you get off the bench and into the game, or take your game to the next level? Welcome to XL Athletic Performance Training, where science and experience factor big into making you play large.
This season, give an XL gift certificate to your athlete and watch them have the season of their lives. Call 920-430-4722 or visit xlplaylarge.com. Man, that girl can fly. Can you?
XL from Bell & Health. Play large.
Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
21-7, all Cincinnati here in the opening quarter. 2:29 to go. Green Bay will get the ball back. Obert will boot it away from our left. Danny Donaldson back deep to receive for the Blizzard. Boy, we brag up that defense, Johnny, and boy, oh boy, they're making us look like liars. Here's the kick from Obert, high, in over end, near side of the net. Fielded cleanly by Donaldson, turns, spins, up the middle, cuts to his right, to the 5, and shakes away from one tackler. If he can get a couple of blocks to the near side, hemmed in at the 2, hemmed in at the end zone, and all that excitement for nothing.
Boy, it was exciting, though. We were like, he went from one side to the other, and it looked like he was going to get tackled in the end zone. They gave the forward progress.
Forward progress at about the 2-yard line, if they're lucky, and it will be 1st and 10 there. Hey, Blizzard fans, coming into Los Banditos, located on the west and east side of Green Bay. Enjoy our great Mexican cuisine. We have a great Blizzard game night special that offers a free house margarita or tap beer when you come in and cash in your ticket stub. It's good on game days only. So Blizzard fans, after the game, come into Los Banditos and enjoy a complete menu of authentic Mexican food. 1st and 10 from just outside the 1, swing it right side. Giordano got it out to the 2, maybe the 3. Short pickup on the play. That one was well defensed by Cincinnati.
Well, they read that perfectly. They had the defender right there to right in his face to make the play. Giordano did what all he could just to get out the extra yardage he got.
2nd down and 9 from about the 3-yard line. Clock continues to run. We're in the final minute 30 of the opening period. Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 Fan, WDUZ FM Brilliant Green Bay, WDUZ AM Green Bay, Cumulus Media Stations. Overload the near side of the field with trip receivers. Dixon from his own end zone has time, throws over the middle to Harris into 15, lost the football, and he tries to fall on it. Now they say it's incomplete.
Can anything go right for the Blizzard tonight? I mean, he's wide open on the play. He's running across the field. Might get some running room, but only the ball doesn't. Oh, it falls out of his hands.
Falls out of his hands, but another thing, if they rule it a catch, he did recover it. Well, I don't know how, I can't see the angle. That looks like he makes a football move on it. And then he falls on it. Boy, that looked like it should have been a reception and maybe a fumble. And a 1st down, but that's not the case. Instead, the Blizzard backed up toward their own goal line, facing 3rd down and a long 9. Dixon from his own end zone, pump fake once, comes back over the middle, knocked down. It was knocked away
by number 8,
Brockman.
And this could be illegal defense.
Penalty marker on the play with 25 seconds to go in this 1st quarter. Nope, it's going on Green Bay, and Cincinnati is going to decline. No penalty at all. In fact, they're picking it up. Tight end moved out, so the linebacker was not outside the box. And therefore, we have a 4th down situation. We will not get a playoff. That's it for the 1st quarter. After 21-7, it's all Cincinnati. This is Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan! Got something special to celebrate? Birthday, anniversary, promotion, bachelor party, girls' getaway weekend. Need a private party room, meeting room, banquet room, catered meals? Need a suite? A room near the pool, whirlpool. Need a good band to listen to? Dance a little? How about a golf getaway? 4 courses within minutes to choose from. Golf packages available. Rafting, anyone? Just minutes up the road on the Wolf River. All this and a chance to get lucky too. Awaits you at the Menominee Casino Bingo Hotel in Kashina, Wisconsin, between Green Bay and Wausau, just 10 miles north of Highway 29, 8 miles north of downtown Shawano. We're more than a casino, much more.
Our hotel's great, you can stay. Bring your friends, come and play.
We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Come join us. You're a winner. You love music.
Find it here.
Good times, good friends, and good cheer. You're gonna be an MVP. Where winning comes naturally. Menominee Casino in Kashina.
Now back to Blizzard Football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
And welcome back to the U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. Johnny Gray and Rookie alongside. Good to have you here. 15 minutes put back up on the game clock. Second quarter about to get underway, and it's been all Cincinnati. 2 big plays offensively and a special teams touchdown on a fumbled kickoff by the Blizzard that Cincinnati recovered in the end zone. The Blizzard will try a long field goal, but this one is more about getting the ball out of their own end here, Johnny.
Well, and I'm not so sure about this play. Last time they were closer, and you got to get it over the line of scrimmage, you know, so it doesn't get blocked. I mean, this is going to be a very critical play right here.
That's the key thing. That is the key thing. You need to get the ball up in the air, and up in the air in a hurry.
Well, we saw it blocked last week, and then the next time they just went ahead and went for it on 4th down. On that, what would you rather do here?
Well, I think you got to kick it. You just got to make sure you get it up in the air. All right, Forsstrom from his own end zone. I mean, do you try a fake? It's possible that you try a fake. I don't know. I got to believe they're going to kick this one. Here's the snap, and they just do a little pooch, and it's fielded on the air by Williams at the 15. He's got some running room, 25-20 at the 15 of Green Bay, and tackled down at about the 11. Penalty marker flies back at the 19 of Green Bay. Nonetheless, Cincinnati gets great field position. He just tried to chip it up over the 2 guys that were back for Cincinnati, and George Williams did a nice job going back and catching it on the fly, and was able to turn it upfield.
Oh, did a very good job, you're right, at getting it out. Instead of trying to get that full kick in there and getting that line drive.
We do have a penalty on Cincinnati, which is huge. They mark it off from the spot of the foul. It's a 10-yarder back to the 21-yard line of Cincinnati, so at least it makes the Jungle Cats have to work a little bit more.
And Doug Lytle is irate. He said, yeah, that call should have been made a long time ago. Guys are getting clipped. I'm sure that's what the call was on the play.
1st and 10, Cincinnati.
Clip right here on Kason.
Trips to the near side. Now Lewis will swing in motion wide to the right. Marshall under center on a long snap count. Has it. 7-step now moves up in the middle. He's going to run. Design play. And he's tackled down at the 24-yard line. Also a penalty marker down at the 19 of Cincinnati. It's a gain of about 4. Holding on Cincinnati, though, and the holding penalty goes on Melvin Paris, the fullback, and this one will cost Cincinnati big time.
Very good job of rush by the defensive line and getting pressure on there. And there must have been a reason why that quarterback, Marshall, was able to run up the middle, because of the hold right here on number 90 on Corey Lowe.
The Blizzard will have a couple of weeks off. They won't be in action again until June 2nd after tonight's game. So you got to get a win here tonight. You don't want to have 2 weeks off, Johnny, and be stewing about a home loss.
No, you don't. This is what you want to do, is just go ahead and get this win tonight, sneak out of here, rest for 2 weeks.
All right, 1st and 20 from the 11-yard line for Cincinnati. Marshall, quick wide receiver screen to Williams near side. Couple of blocks knocked out at about the 13-yard line. Kason and the Amati brothers are there to make the play.
Yeah, big quick pass out to the flat, kind of using this receiver as a blocker. and was able to get a couple yards out of the play. No one really up to attack him right there, but forced the play outside. Nice play by Kaysen, not getting sucked up on the inside. He had the sidelines to work with, so might as well use it.
Second down, we'll call it 17 from the 14-yard line of Cincinnati. Trips wide to the right. Lewis, Brockman, and Williams.
Crowd's trying to get involved.
And somebody jumped. Boy, did somebody flinch or did somebody jump? Let's see how the officials see this. Green Bay is pointing toward the linemen of Cincinnati. Cincinnati says no, somebody came across. And it's going on Green Bay. 5-yard penalty pushes the ball out to about the 19-yard line. Second down and 11 now for Cincinnati.
Yeah, Corey Loth is saying that the guy moved, flinched a little bit for him to draw him off sides.
13:30 to go in the first half. Clock is running. Cincinnati on top by 2 touchdowns, 21-7, and they have the football.
And Rookie, they're looking sharp. I mean, they're looking very poised for a team that's 1-5.
Holbrook, Brockman, and Lewis to the right. Marshall comes near side, wide open, caught for a touchdown into the end zone. And that is Brockman, his second touchdown of the night. It's a 31-yarder.
I got two defenders on the top side of your screen. I got 2 defenders on the bottom. The bad news, I got three wide receivers down here, and all defenders. And this is what you don't want to see. All the defensive backs are throwing their arms up in the air and saying, "Hey, I thought you had him." No, you're over there. You cover him.
Wow. I mean, if you take a look at the statistics, it was the Cincinnati's offense that was bad. It was their defense that was bad. Green Bay's offense was mediocre, but their defense was stellar. You wonder if they got the jerseys mixed up tonight. Here's the point after. It's good. 28-7 Cincinnati. 12:25 to go in the first half. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan.
What's living in your carpet? It could be pretty scary if you really think about it. Anywhere your shoes have been, your carpets have been there too. The yard, the driveway, the grocery store, the parking lot, the bar, the public restroom, the toilet handle, because you refuse to touch that thing with your hand. Just think about all the places your carpet has been without ever leaving the house. It's time to call Sullivan's Cleaning and Restoration to the rescue. Sullivan's can bring that old carpet back to life and remove all the scary stuff brought in by pets and dirty shoes. Instead of lugging around one of those old heavy carpet cleaner rentals, let the experts from Sullivan's apply the most advanced carpet cleaning technology to your home's carpets to make them look and feel like new again. When Brian Noble, owner of the Green Bay Blizzard, needed their 18,000 square foot carpeted football field cleaned and disinfected, he knew Sullivan's could tackle the job. Sullivan's Cleaning and Restoration of Green Bay, the official carpet cleaners of the Green Bay Blizzard.
Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Back here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center, 28-7, all Cincinnati, and we're just getting into the second quarter. Hey, Blizzard fans, come on out and enjoy the wide variety of Italian cuisine offered at Luigi's Italian Bistro, located on the east side of Green Bay at 2733 Manitowoc Road. Fans can enjoy either a unique dining-in experience, or for those on the go, Luigi's also offers carry-out. We have a wide selection of specialty pizzas, pasta, and paninis for all ages, and our zesty menu options are sure to satisfy any and all Blizzard fans. So come join us at Luigi's Italian Bistro, home of the football pizza. Obert has it teed up. Low line drive, bounces at the 10, squirts into the end zone, picked up cleanly, 5, 10, 15. Harris to the 18-yard line and tackled down there. And Green Bay has it first and 10 at the 18. You know, Johnny, as we mentioned on the pregame show, Cincinnati averages only 29 points a game, and here they are at almost that number. And we still have 12 minutes to go in the first half.
Oh, this is a nightmare going on right now, because this is one of those games, I don't want to sound a little cocky, but this is supposed to be one of those stat games. This is the game where you get like 2 or 3 interceptions, a couple of sacks, you walk out of here with maybe a 21, 28-point win, and then you take off for a couple of weeks. This is not supposed to look like this.
I was thinking that same thing, Johnny. I was thinking that same thing. Dixon has them at the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, Green Bay from their own 18-yard line. Allen will be the man in motion near side. Ficklin is still your running back. And Dixon to throw, has time. Nice pocket left side. Harris in front of the Blizzard bench, knocked out at the 22. Gain of 9 on the play.
Big play, and that's the key word there. You just talked about, Rookie, was the nice pocket. He had time to throw the football, was able to find Harris on the sideline. He did have a couple of guys running down the middle of the field, but they had no separation on the defensive back. But Harris is wide open on the sideline. He gunned it right in there.
Second down, we'll call the long one. Harris goes wide left. Giordano and Allen to the near side. Now Harris is the man in motion on the left side. And they hand it off to Ficklin. He fumbled the football.
No, don't tell me.
Cincinnati has it right in front of their bench. It was a handoff to Ficklin. It looked like it was a trick play, and the Blizzard coughed it up. It looked like it was a handoff from the get-go.
He never had the ball, but he got it. He tried to do a backwards handoff. Oh, man.
Sloppy play, and Cincinnati falls on it at the 22-yard line of Green Bay. This is on the verge of getting out of control, and we're not halfway through the second quarter.
The last time the Blizzard made a mistake, many mistakes was against, was it Fort Wayne where they lost? No, it's Albany. They lost like
Albany, 75 to 27. Hey, we don't dare mention that the co-president of the Blizzard Cold Front, the fan club, is missing his first Blizzard game. It's not Dan's fault, is it? Is for him not being here, is it?
Well, you brought his name up on the air. I think we got to blame somebody.
Dan, we're just kidding, but we could use you to get out some lucky horseshoes and Rabbit's feet back at home and help us out here. Marshall to throw from his own end of the field. Lobs it right side, caught by Brockman, squirts out of a tackle. No, they're going to say he got pushed out at about the 5-yard line.
And that was a lucky push that Kaysen got on the play. A crossing pattern from the bottom side of the field up to the top. And is able to just, God, Marshall's on fire. He's putting everything on the money. I mean, a catchable ball, a high, away from the defender. Receiver is able to go up and catch the ball. Yeah, he does step out of the 5-yard line.
I think he's only thrown one incomplete pass so far. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Trip receivers to the near side. The handoff goes to Pearce. He'll run it right up the gut. Got it down to about the 3. We'll give him 2 on the play. That's it.
Oh, man. This is where the defense has really got to step it up. They want to make a goal line stand. You know, they had all these stops. I would think they hold the record in the league for defensive stops. But tonight, right now, would be a great time to have one.
Inside 10 minutes to go. Clock is running. First half here at the Rest Center. Cincinnati on top, 28-7. They're knocking on the door. Marshall has the snap. Stumbled, and down he goes at about the 8. Tyson piles on. Mays there to jump on him, and so is Hardy.
The only mistake that the Jungle Cats have made all night long was him stumbling out from underneath the center and falling down on his own.
3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line.
Here we go, Blizzard fans. It's 3rd down. On your feet, Green Bay!
Lewis, the receiver, along with Holbrook, come to the near side.
Well, now they're spreading it out, Rook.
Edwards is in there at wide receiver, too, and we have a timeout on the field. 9:07 to go, first half, 28-7 Cincinnati. This is Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan! American, the big store with more big TVs than anyone else. HD TVs, LCDs, DLPs, plasmas, and projectors. Choose from their incredibly big selection at their famously small prices. Every TV at American is guaranteed at the low price every single day. And American has over 100 flat panel TVs on display. Plus, American has the big brands you want. Sony Bravia, Toshiba, Pioneer, JVC, Hitachi, Samsung, LG, Mitsubishi, and more. Selection, expert advice, and the low price At American, where big TVs are a big deal. And when it comes to digital imaging, nobody's better than American. You'll find an unbeatable display of digital cameras and camcorders, all at the low price guaranteed. And American has the top brands you're looking for: Olympus, Sony, Nikon, Canon, Kodak, and more. Plus, American has everything you need to go along with your camera, with a huge selection of photo printers and accessories. American, the Fox Valley's electronics headquarters, with a great selection, real service, and a low price guaranteed. That's American.
Now back to Blizzard Football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
And we're back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. Johnny Gray on the side. Third down and goal from the 70-yard line after the timeout. Lewis and Holbrook go wide right. Edwards to the near side. Paris is the running back. Marshall takes a snap, looking to the right, lobs it into the end zone for the corner, and it's knocked away. Kaysen on coverage, did a nice job.
Oh, he did a fantastic job. Alfonso Holbrook, who we've been calling his name out all night long, and we've talked about Marshall throwing the ball up nice and high. He does. He drops back, and Holbrook gets position on him. He throws it high, but Kaysen waits, times his jump perfectly, and knocks the ball away.
Jesse Obert is on to try a 22-yard field goal attempt, spotted to 14, 8-yard end zone. Makes it a 22-yard field goal attempt by Obert. And here's the snap. The kick is on the way, and it is right down the middle. And the Jungle Cats get points. 31-7, 8:24 to go. Blizzard Football on The Fan.
The Fan.
More is better than less. And with all-in-one from Time Warner Cable, more is exactly what you get for a lot less than you'd expect. You get more channels of digital cable than you ever imagined, over 200 of them, plus on demand. So you can watch what you want when you want. And blazing fast Roadrunner high-speed online with a connection that's always ready for action. So you can surf more sites in less time than ever before. You still want more? Okay. How about unlimited calling to anywhere in the U.S. and Canada and Puerto Rico? All-in-one from Time Warner Cable gives you it all. Digital cable, Roadrunner high-speed online, and digital phone service, all on one bill, all from one company, all for one great price. Who could ask for more?
With Time Warner Cable, you get more and you save more. Get all-in-one with digital access for only $99.95 a month for 3 months. Call us today. 1-800-236-1704. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Standard service price applies after promotion. Some restrictions apply. Call for details.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. This is Blizzard Football on The Fan.
High end over end kickoff taken by the Blizzard, and they squirted out to about the 6 or 7 yard line. Harris on the return for Green Bay, and they lost the ball, and Cincinnati takes over. Are you kidding me? Look at this, Johnny. Ball's there, ball's there. Oh, they didn't get it. It was like a long distance onside kick.
LeJean Edward goes up and gets this ball after it ricochets off the pole, but he pays the price for it, but he does outleap everybody else.
It looked like Harris was right there to get it for Green Bay, and it looked like he fell on it. The high bounding ball off the net took a funny bounce. Wow. This is like the biggest nightmare in the history of arena football for the home team, for the Green Bay Blizzard.
Yes.
If you're a Cincinnati Jungle Cat fan, I don't think we have too many of those here in Green Bay.
Well, you know, we heard Coach Lyle talk about in the pregame that this is a team that, you know, they make mistakes, that they go out, otherwise they'd have a better record than they have. But it's not that they're going out here and playing better. It's just that the Blizzard are giving them great opportunities to score some points.
LeJean Edwards on the recovery for Cincinnati, and the Jungle Cats have it first and goal from the 7-yard line of Green Bay. Marshall pitches to Williamson. Williams around the far side. George Williams bottled up at about the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 1 for Williams.
Amaya does a very good job of turning the play in, but Jason Hardy comes up there and just grabs him. He's got the body slams him, holds on to him.
Here's a replay of that onside kick, or that long kick. I mean, it hit off the goalpost, and bounded away from everybody. Harris back there. It didn't even hit the net. It hit the upright. Second down and goal from the 6-yard line. Marshall's in a groove right now. Now we'll have an official step in. Cincinnati takes a timeout. We take a timeout. Blizzard football on the Fan.
Hi, Jay and Dave from Legends Brewhouse and Eatery, inviting you to our Howard, De Pere, and Ashwaubenon locations.
Our commitment to excellence has earned Legends a reputation as the area's finest family dining experience. Everyone will enjoy our warm, relaxing atmosphere, clean air, and awesome food at any of our Legends locations.
Try our famous barbecue ribs, so tangy, tender, and tasty, guaranteed to be the best in town.
Hola, my friends. This is Jeremy Brown, and I would personally like to invite you to come down and try Caliente Mexican Restaurant of East De Pere. We're located at 623 George Street, and that's only about 3 blocks from the river. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I've got $3 12-ounce margaritas, or now we have a supersized Fiesta Margarita, which is over 24 ounces, and I'm only selling it for $6. So if you like great Mexican food, great margaritas, at all great prices, good times and good friends, well, I'll see you soon at Caliente.
Legends Brewhouse and Eatery, where quality and quantity are legendary.
This is Blizzard football on the Fan.
Marshall just had to throw one away, going for the end zone in the corner, and the coverage was good. And it was Holbrook that got hammered out of bounds over the boards by Amati and onto the concrete on the opposite side. It brings up 3rd down and goal from the 6.
Here we go, Blizzard fans, it's 3rd down.
Well, could you possibly hold them to another field goal attempt here?
Well, that would be nice.
Although I got to be honest with you, if I'm Cincinnati, I would maybe just go for it, because at this point you have nothing to lose anyways.
Their offense isn't clicking on the Blizzard side, so you might as well.
Marshall back under center, lobs it to the near side for Williams, cuts inside, got it down to the 2, and I gotta believe you go for it here on 4th and goal from the 2, don't you?
Jump pass, was able to get it down that close. Marshall's looking to the sidelines.
They're going for it. Bring in some new players. Both teams will make some substitutions. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. The clock continues to run, 31-7 in favor of Cincinnati, and we have a penalty on the play here.
Too many people in the huddle.
Yep, illegal substitution. Too many guys in the huddle.
Well, they weren't sure what they're going to do. You know, they're looking to see, now they're going to go with the kicker that's going to come out. They weren't sure, so they got called for the play.
So now that you push it back to about the 7.5-yard line, they're going to bring out Obert again to try the field goal. This one again would be a 22-yard attempt. Just hit one here moments ago. And here's the field goal attempt, and this one is wide right. Harris has it off the net, coming to the near side. If Amati turns and blocks, he's got some room at the 20, back to the 25, to the 24-yard line of Cincinnati. So the first thing that's gone right for the Blizzard all night, Obert misses wide right, and Harris returns it to Cincinnati territory.
Well, you're looking at the play before where they were able to hold it from a touchdown. They allowed only a field goal. Unfortunately, they got bad things happen on that kickoff, but still, the defense comes up again, holds them strong, able to get the missed field goal and bring it back. Now they need to get a score.
First down and 10 from the 24-yard line for the Green Bay Blizzard. .538 to go. Clock is running. 31-7 Cincinnati. Green Bay looking to trim into that. Allen wide left. Giordani wide to the left as well. Harris near side. Under pressure. Dixon has to throw it away into the stands. That's a souvenir. Did somebody get it? Yes, they did. A lady down in the front row. And she managed to save the beer.
Or she saved half the beer. I think he threw it in there. And you know, when you got one half full, that ball tried to get in there, it got displaced and the beer came out.
Beer in one hand, football in the other. That's a heck of a night here in Green Bay. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Harris goes in motion to the left. Giordani and Allen near side. Ficklin is your running back. And Dixon to throw. Pressure steps up. Now he'll heave it. Oh, he was wide open. Allen at the 5. But under pressure, Dixon was throwing it on the run. He was feeling the heat.
Now he
just overthrew him big time.
Unable to get his balance or get his foot down. He had to flip that out there sideways, and then the ball just kept going up and up and up and right over the receiver. Allen was wide open.
Hey, meet your friends and family at the Ground Round Grill and Bar. Enjoy great food in a fun-filled atmosphere, or how about a cool summer drink on the patio? The Ground Round is located at Highway 43 in East Mason Street in Green Bay. Don't forget to head to the Ground Round for best happy hour in town Monday through Friday. Allen wide left, Giordano to the left. Donaldson now into the ball game near side, and Dixon wants to throw for the end zone for Donaldson. He caught it. No, he did not. It'll be incomplete.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Oh, they gave it
Touchdown.
They gave that to him. His feet didn't come down. We'll have to see a replay, but it didn't look like his feet came down. The boards came wide open.
Oh, the flag is down.
But there is a penalty marker down on the play, too.
They're clapping, though. They're clapping.
It's a 24-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, I like this play. I'd love to see Donaldson in there. I love to see Hartwick in there. Why? Because they have the short strike. They are more quicker off the line of scrimmage. This is the first time he's gone deep all night. Why? Because those receivers get down and get by the defenders as opposed to the other guys that are long striders.
Force them to try the extra point. That was a great catch, knowing that the boards are closing in on you on Donaldson. And the gate came crashing open. The kick is up and in, and it's 31-14 in favor of Cincinnati. But
here's a chance to take a look at the replay. Again, Donaldson's flying down the middle of the field, and he just lays it out there in the corner.
He's got, does he have the ball? Does he have the ball? He's up in the air. Did he have the ball? He might have had one foot on. Over the boards, the defender, the gate comes flying open. They all end up on the other side. The referee's looking to see if he held on to the football. He's got it. And there's the touchdown side. The other official comes in, said he had a foot down, and they give it to him. So, you know what? We'll have to go with that.
Oh, absolutely. That was a great throw. This is something the crowd needed. Not only did they need the touchdown, but they needed a big play like that to see one of the blitzes just go for it on the play.
How about the fact, though, that, I mean, that's toughness. I mean, you want to talk about maybe a wide receiver going over the middle, knowing that a cornerback's coming in on you, or a safety. How about the fact that you're catching that ball over your shoulder, running full speed, and you know, A, the boards are right there, and B, the guy behind you is going to slam you and crush you as hard as he can.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's mental toughness right there. Oh, he did a great job on that play. And it seems like the timing with Zeke on when he runs with Donaldson or with to throw that ball out there, just let his receivers go get it. The timing just seems to be right on for those guys.
Well, that's a big play. Now the question is, can they get a defensive stop and get another touchdown before halftime, because Green Bay will get the ball to start the third quarter. And they need to make something happen here. Forstrom will kick off. It looks like Edwards is back deep. No, that might be, can't tell if that's a 2 or an 8. Oh, it's an onside kick.
Oh, my goodness.
The Blizzard got it. The kicker, Forstrom, is the one that recovered it.
Oh, now the crowd's really into it now. You wanted a turnover, you got it, rookie.
They go with the onside kick, catching Cincinnati by surprise. The ball comes down here. I didn't see the number who it was. Blew up one of the Jungle Cats, and the kicker, Forstrom, is the one that actually recovered the football.
Oh, but that's what they needed. That's what the doctor ordered.
Catching Cincinnati sleeping, so a 3.5 minutes to go. In the first half, down 31-14. The Blizzard with an onside kick have it back. Dixon back under center. 7-step drop, steps up, sidearm caught by Harris at the 20, spins it to the 19.
A very good job by Dixon, just finding some room. The pocket collapsed around him, so he stepped up and lifted out sideways to Harris on the play. Here's the pocket starting to collapse around him. He steps up, flips it out, and makes the throw.
Move the chains, 1st and 10, 19-yard line. 20 seconds on the play clock, inside 3 minutes to go in the half.
I get a sense of feeling. You get a sense that this Blizzard team's got a little bit of rhythm on the offense right now.
Allen goes wide left. Giordano goes to the left, and Harris to the near side. Ficklin is the running back. Here's the snap, penalty marker down. Giordano with a great catch. It's only going to be a short pickup, but a marker on the play. And I kind of wonder if maybe Allen was across the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped.
And it looked like he tried to slow down and try to stutter step just a little bit. But they're pointing to the Blizzards, pointing to the Jungle Cats.
Let's see what we have here. Wow. All right.
I'm going to say maybe the defensive back came up and tried to get the bump up here.
Well, the penalty marker was down on the low side.
Oh.
Huh. I don't see it. First down for Green Bay from the 14-yard line after the mark-off. 2:25 to go in the first half. Allen and Giordano to the left. Harris is going to go in motion that way. Ficklin in the backfield. Harris comes back now to the near side. Swing it to Ficklin. He's trying to get some running room. He's at the 10. He's at the 5.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, we're rumbling, bumbling. Antonio Ficklin back in the house.
Oh, 6'2", 270 of roly-poly speed down to the 3-yard line. You're going to San Jose State.
Oh, you're going to call it roly-poly. I'm going to call it power. I'm going to call it thunder. Because as they come up there, he lowers his shoulder. Booyah! And just punches him out of the way as he grows for another 5 yards on the play.
That's George Williams, 5'9", 190, trying to take him head on. Who's going to win that battle? First and goal from the 3-yard line. Dixon, he's going to keep it, try to swing left side, in for the touchdown. And Green Bay's on the board again. Green Bay likes to run that play. That quarterback takes the snap, takes a couple of steps back, and kind of does a little jitterbug to his left, and then follows the blocker into the end zone.
We saw that happen last week, too, where they start, instead of trying to hand the ball off, risk any possibilities of a fumble, they just go ahead and just follow his blockers right through.
Here is the 1-minute warning. Keep in mind, Green Bay has 3 timeouts, and Cincinnati has 1 timeout. Forsstrom still to kick the extra point. To get within 10, 31-20 with 1 minute to go. And here's the kick. It is up and in. 31-21 in a wild first half of football here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rush Center. Offsides or encroachment on Cincinnati, and it'll be declined. We'll take a break. 31-21, the Blizzard down by 10. This is Green Bay football on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hi, Dan Patrick here for the Made Fresh When You Order Salads at Cousin Subs. I was hoping to do a serious commercial here, but the guys who wrote this had a different approach.
Okay, Dan, give us your best imitation of a cucumber.
I'm sorry, a what?
A cucumber. Just make a noise like one.
Cucumbers don't make noise. Let's be serious. Cousins has plenty of great salads to choose from. And when you order one, you get it made fresh, right on the spot. For a seriously fresh salad made fresh when you order, come to Cousins. Cousin Subs. Better bread, better subs, better salads.
Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rush Center, Johnny Gray and Rookie alongside Andrew Pekarik, our studio engineer, back at the Fan Studios. Good to have you here. The Green Bay Blizzard trying to work their way back in it. They were down 31-7 at one point. A touchdown cut it to 31-14. An onside kick recovered, and a few minutes later, 31-21, just like that, Johnny. As long as nothing funny happens here in the final minute, you got to feel a little bit better about yourself heading into halftime.
Yeah, you do. And I would just wonder how aggressive will this defense get on this, so they maybe have an opportunity to score a point or two.
Forsstrom kicks it high end over end. This one comes off the net, off the ground, up on the net again. And a little wiggle room there, and Lewis got it back to the 5-yard line before he's bumped down.
Oh, that was a nice kick down. They had him pinned in there. He was able to split the defenders coming down and able to get out to the 5-yard line.
1st and 10, Cincinnati from their 5-yard line. 59.2 seconds to go.
Well, I should say how aggressive the defense. How aggressive will the Jungle Cats be on this? Will they could be conservative or try to go for some points?
Why not go for some points? You've had everything just about go your way in the first half. Marshall's under center. Wants to throw from his own end zone. Caught by Lewis at the 14-yard line and knocked out there. Clock stops with 54 seconds to go in the first half. Remember, everything runs during the ball game with the exception of the final minute of the first half and the ball game. Then we have a stoppage of play after every play. It's like the catch-up rule. Gives you a chance to catch up. Holbrook, and I believe that's Lewis wide to the right receiver to the near side. Marshall under center, wants to throw. Long down. Amati, the defender, it's popped up in the air and out of play and incomplete. Both of them had hands on each other, but it looked like Holbrook got hands on Amati first.
Yes, he did, and Ryan Amati, the best defender on the team, is out there running face-to-face with him, not having an opportunity to look around for the football, and he's just looking at him, wait for his arms to go up. He put his arms up when Holbrook's right arm went up, was able to knock the ball away.
3rd down and about 1 for Cincinnati. Now, do they just run it and try to get the first down here, or are they going to put it up in the air? Trips wide to the right. Maybe something safe here for the Jungle Cats. Marshall, a 7-step drop, running out of the pocket, throws on the run. Oh, what a catch by Holbrook in pretty good coverage by Kaysen, and it goes down to the Green Bay 21-yard line, and that is a first down.
And that was a nice play by Marshall. He got out there to outside the pocket and zipped it right to him. And he has a good, strong arm.
Cincinnati is going to use the timeout with 32 seconds left in the first half.
And that's their last timeout.
Well, the Sports Corner is offering a deal for Blizzard fans. Fans can take the bus to and from all the home games for $18 for fans who already have tickets and $25 for those who do not have tickets. The price includes a food buffet, railed drinks, beer, and soda before the game and on the bus. The buffet begins at 4:30 and the bus leaves from the Sports Corner at 6:45. The Sports Corner will offer a cake on the bus and drink specials after the game. Join fellow Blizzard fans at the Sports Corner before and after the games for good food and good fun. Green Bay trying to hold off Cincinnati here just before the break. They've turned a 24-point deficit into a 10-point deficit. And it would be a huge momentum swing, Johnny Gray, if they could get a stop here, because they will have the football when the second half begins. Marshall back under center. Has the snap. 7-step drop under pressure again. Throws on the run and incomplete. And there's contact down around the goal line between Brockman and Amati. And then you thought holding down here, they were letting them play.
Oh, let them play. Well, that was the holy Paul. They could have used a Tyree Young. He's got his man beaten on the play. Gets a hole. He was grabbing him and holding him the whole way.
But just because he tackled him to the ground, Johnny, doesn't mean that's holding. That was Melvin Paris who got away with one. How did that one's right there, too, in front of the official by the quarterback.
Yes.
2nd down and 10 from the 21. Marshall wants to throw again. This time pressure. Oh, hit just as he threw, and it's going to go. Oh, Holbrook should have had it. He dropped it in the end zone. It's incomplete. Marshall got rid of it just before he got crushed by Hardy.
Oh, and Hardy says, hey, I'm not going to let this one get by another time. He came through there and made a great play around the corner. Hits his man and just buried Marshall on the play.
And you know what? Holbrook should have caught that ball.
He should have.
That should have been a touchdown.
He was wide open. He had a mighty beat by 2 steps.
When your quarterback takes a punishing blow like that and delivers it on the money, you got to make the catch.
Donaldson took his shot over there and made that one.
3rd down and 10. Marshall to throw again over the middle. It's dropped. Amadi got the hands in there. It was Brockman at the goal line, had his hands on it, then Amadi broke it up.
And that was Donnie Amadi on that play. He really closed the gap on the play, the distance before the ball got there, and just got his arms in there and wrapped it around his body and threw him down.
Jesse Obert will be on to try a lengthy field goal. This would be a 32-yard attempt. Make that a 36-yard attempt. 36-yard attempt for Obert. Here's the kick. It is no good. Harris off the net looking from some blockers. Up the middle to the 5, to the 10. Cuts to his left to the 15, to the 20, 25, 20, and knocked out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And Green Bay with 3 seconds left on the clock can either try a field goal or one play for the end zone.
No, he's able to get the ball, and he's looking for some block. He's got one right there, another hold. And all of a sudden he finds a little bit of a seam. He cuts it back to the left, and he was able to outrun the lineman there. The one guy that got it was the kicker right there at the edge.
What are they doing here? What's Green Bay going to do here? They're going to want a timeout here. And they're going to try the field goal. Timeout taken by Green Bay. They let the play clock run down to 10 seconds. Remember, Forsstrom hit a 50-yarder earlier this season that proved to be the winning points.
Well, this would be nice. 3 points here would be, what, 21 or 24?
It turns it into a one-score game.
Yes.
With Green Bay getting the football to begin the 3rd quarter and game on. I think we got a game on anyways here, Johnny.
I think so, too. I think they found the groove the Blizzard has.
Game on now. It looks like they're going to mark it at the 24-yard line of Green Bay for the attempt. So it's a 26 plus 4, 34-yard field goal attempt coming up for Bob Forsstrom, who has plenty of leg, and he's been accurate. All you got to do is guide it through. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick by Forsstrom on the way. He curled it left. That one you could tell was spinning from the get-go left. Is it fumbled on the play? Yes. What are they saying here? One official says a touchdown, the other one says no.
Well, there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play.
What? Wow. One official signaled a touchdown, and now we've got another official saying nothing going on here. Penalty marker down. How does one official signal a touchdown without knowing what's going on?
He never saw the flag. He was on the bottom side of the screen. The other official was standing right there.
Did Cincinnati even have the ball?
They both went up for the ball, and then he took it away. Oh, this crowd would erupt.
This kick was off from the get-go. You could see that was curling, hooking left to begin with.
And then watch right here. The Jungle Cat's going to go up for the ball, and then they jump in there and take it from him, or it's on the ground. Fumble, huh? No? What's the ruling on that?
I'm waiting for him to... They're still conferring right now. No time left on the clock. And the officials continue to talk things over. Green Bay thinks they should have a touchdown. Still no signal from the officials. Did the Cincinnati player touch it first?
We're going to get a chance to see it again on this replay. Yeah, one official kind of walk away from the group, say, hell, I don't know what's going on over there. Let those guys figure it out.
Did Cincinnati touch it first? I can't tell.
Green Bay 99 was inside the 5-yard line prior to the ball coming down.
Right, so it's a penalty on Green Bay inside the 5 yards. I think we have one play left is what I think we have here, Johnny.
I think you're right.
I believe we have one play left with no time on the clock. Penalty on Green Bay.
Why? Because we're inside you're allowed, almost like in NFL football, you allow him some space to catch the ball.
One play left here. Marshall's under center. See if they go for it all. They lob it right side out. They're just going to throw it into the stands for a souvenir. And that will do it. Halftime here at the U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. It's Cincinnati 31, Green Bay 21. This is Blizzard Football on The Fan.
The Fan.
Shop the Pig.
Beef. It's what America eats, and it's what we do best here at Piggly Wiggly. Whether you're looking for the freshest ground beef, we grind it several times daily, or a restaurant-quality certified Angus steak, Piggly Wiggly has, in all modesty, the best darn beef in town. And because you're at Piggly Wiggly, you also have a great selection from which to choose. And if we don't have your favorite cut or size on the shelf, just ask, and we'll custom cut just the way you want it. And speaking of choice, Piggly Wiggly is proud to feature America's premier restaurant-quality beef, the original certified Angus beef. A lot of stores are talking Angus this and Angus that. But folks, there's only one certified Angus beef, and it's here at Piggly Wiggly. Well, it's also featured at some of America's finest steakhouses, too, if you want to pay $20 or $25 a pop. But why do that? Head on over to the special certified Angus beef section in the meat department and turn your house into a 5-star steakhouse. Certified Angus beef, only at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig.
Now back to Blizzard Football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
And we're back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. Johnny Gray and Rookie here on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan. Green Bay down by 10, 31-21, but it was 31-7 in that second quarter before a couple of touchdowns by the Blizzard. Made it interesting, a missed field goal, and then almost a touchdown on a fumble recovery. But, Johnny, that first half, not typical Green Bay Blizzard football, especially by the defense.
No, well, you're looking at a lot of mistakes that were given up. There's a great throw by Marshall, over Amadi to make the play. The fumble on the kickoff. I mean, there's nothing the defense can do about that. But they really didn't start to settle down towards the middle of the second quarter. And all of a sudden, you started to see them get into a little bit of a groove, a goal line stand, only allowing a field goal out there. And then on the next goal line stand, the kick was wide. They were able to bring the ball back out. But you got a sense, though, the offense is starting to click a little bit. Why? Because the defense is playing better.
All right, well, Green Bay down by 10 right now. You can start to feel the momentum shifting just a little bit. As, again, they turned a 24-point deficit into a 10-point deficit, and they'll have an opportunity to cut into that lead a little bit more when they come back after halftime, because Green Bay will have the ball to begin the third quarter. 31-21 our score at the break. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Green Bay Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Hi, Dan Patrick here for the Made Fresh When You Order Salads at Cousin Subs. I was hoping to do a serious commercial here, but the guys who wrote this had a different approach.
Okay, Dan, give us your best imitation of a cucumber.
I'm sorry, a what?
A cucumber. Just make a noise like one.
Cucumbers don't make noise. Let's be serious. Cousins has plenty of great salads to choose from. And when you order one, you get it made fresh, right on the spot. For a seriously fresh salad made fresh when you order, come to Cousins. Cousin Subs. Better bread, better subs, better salads.
Got something special to celebrate? Birthday, anniversary, promotion, bachelor party, girls' getaway weekend. Need a private party room, meeting room, banquet room, catered meals? Need a suite? A room near the pool, whirlpool? Need a good band to listen to? Dance a little? How about a golf getaway? 4 courses within minutes to choose from. Golf packages available. Rafting, anyone? Just minutes up the road on the Wolf River. All this and a chance to get lucky too. Awaits you at the Menominee Casino Bingo Hotel in Kashina, Wisconsin, between Green Bay and Wausau, just 10 miles north of Highway 29, 8 miles north of downtown Shawano. We're more than a casino, much more.
Our hotel's great. You can stay. Bring your friends. Come and play.
We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Come join us. You're a winner. You love music.
Find it here.
Good times, good friends, and good cheer. You're gonna be an MVP. Where winning comes naturally. Menominee Casino in Kashina.
Now back to Blizzard Football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
And welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. Green Bay down by 10, 31-21 at the half. Other scores from around the league. Rio Grande Valley leads Laredo 35-15. Tulsa on top of Amarillo 26-14. Bossier Shreveport leads Manchester 27-19, and Quad City over Everett by a score of 33-20. Of course, Quad City and Louisville tied with the Green Bay Blizzard for first place in the American Conference Midwest Division at 3 wins and 3 losses each. All right, scoring summary in that first half. Cincinnati got on the scoreboard first. In the first quarter, a 31-yard pass, Aaron Marshall to Alfonso Holbrook. Point after was good, 7-0 Cincinnati. On the ensuing kickoff, Hassa Brockman fell on the fumble in the end zone. The point after good, 14-0, just like that in favor of Cincinnati. Green Bay rallied with a 6-play, 45-yard drive. And Zeke Dixon hooked up with Kellen Allen on an 8-yard pass. Point after good, 14-7. And then Cincinnati got on the board again as Aaron Marshall hooked up with Hassan Brockman on a 23-yard pass. Point after good, 21-7 after 1 quarter. Cincinnati extended their lead to 28-7. Again, Marshall hooking up with Brockman. This one from 31 yards out. Point after good, 28-7. Jesse Obert added a 22-yard field goal, making it 31-7. Green Bay countered a Zeke Dixon 24-yard pass to Dan Donaldson. Point after good, 31-14. The Green Bay Blizzard had an onside kick, recovered that, and eventually Zeke Dixon had a 3-yard run. Point after good, 31-21 is our score here at halftime. Green Bay will also have the ball to begin the third quarter. 31-21 Cincinnati at the break. Statistics coming up next. Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan.
What's your goal? To kick the ball or blast it? Introducing XL Athletic Performance from Bell & Health.
It's like rocket science, only you're the rocket, and it can help any athlete of any skill level.
What's it worth to be quicker, stronger, throw harder, jump higher?
How do you get off the bench and into the game, or take your game to the next level? Welcome to XL Athletic Performance Training, where science and experience factor big into making you play large.
This season, give an XL gift certificate to your athlete and watch them have the season of their lives. Call 920-430-4722 or visit xlplaylarge.com.
Man, that girl can fly. Can you?
XL from Bell & Health. Play large.
Okay, let's shake hands and come out swinging. You know, I've been thinking, what do you say you come over to my corner and we just talk this out? You know, share our innermost feelings.
Looks like someone missed snack time.
Get back to your senses with McDonald's all-new Honey Mustard Snack Wrap. The snack wrap you love now comes grilled to perfection with tender all-white chicken breast meat topped with a sweet and sassy honey mustard sauce. At participating McDonald's.
on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
And back here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Press Center, Johnny Gray and rookie alongside, 31-14, or 31-21, I should say. Cincinnati over Green Bay. First half statistics. Zeke Dixon, 9 of 14, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Gerald Harris, 4 catches, 38 yards. Kellen Allen, 2 for 27 and a score. Dan Donaldson, 1 for 24 and a score. Antonio Ficklin, 1 catch, 11 yards, and Nick Giordano, 1 catch for 1 yard. Dixon, 1 rush for 3 yards. Antonio Ficklin, 2 carries for -3 yards. For the Cincinnati Jungle Cats, Aaron Marshall, 12 of 19, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hassan Brockman, 3 catches, 71 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Alfonso Holbrook, 3 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown. James Lewis, 3 catches for 25, and Desmond Washington, 3 catches for 20 yards. George Williams, 1 carry for 3, and Melvin Parrish, 1 carry for 2. First downs, Green Bay had 6, Cincinnati had 8. Total offensive plays, 17 for Green Bay and 101 yards. 24 offensive plays for Cincinnati for 171 yards. Green Bay penalized 3 times for 17 yards, and Cincinnati penalized 6 times for 47 yards. Time of possession, Green Bay 13:48, and Cincinnati had 15:43. And again, 31-21 here at the half, Johnny. It is turning around for the Green Bay Blizzard, but as we said, that could there have been a worse first quarter than what the Green Bay Blizzard experienced?
We have not seen it yet here. Why? Because they've done so well here at home and jumped off and been in ball games and even been ahead to be able to come out and dominate the game somewhat. And then to come out and we, like you just said at the start, that we bragged them up. They're ranked #1 in every defensive category that they have. And then to come out and to be down by 14 points right away. And then passes thrown, defenders not making plays. But then I guess that was the bad news. Well, the good news is they've scored the last 2 touchdowns in a row, so 14 points to put themselves right back in the ball game at 31-21 as they get the ball here to start the second half.
Still, I tell you what, though, it was just a nightmare first quarter, and as you said, I don't know if they were all nervous because Coach McCarthy was in the house and they were trying to showcase their skills or what was going on, but it was not good, as you said. Broken down plays in the secondary, the botched kickoff, all that stuff.
Blown coverage. We saw the one to start it off, though, Greg, we want to give them a little bit of a break. Why, Rook? Because, Kaysen falls the first time. I mean, he gets beat on the play, so there's 7-0 right there on that deep pass up the middle. So, Blizzard wants to come back. The kickoff fumble, so now they're down 14-0. And we're able to get back. Allen gets the pass to make it 14-7. And then the pass over Amadi. I mean, it was just a great throw, great catch. Marshall's been hot all night long so far this first half. So hopefully he cools down a little bit in the second half. And then another blown coverage to make it 28-7. And you're thinking, just when you start to think that now the party's over, we start talking nightmare.
Right.
And all of a sudden they do the goal line stand, and they only give up a field goal on the play. So we go back, and then they kick the ball off, the ricochet, and then they miss the field goal, and then this is when Green Bay starts to come back in the ball game.
Well, you got to credit the Blizzard for not losing their composure, not throwing in the white towel, and hanging tough because they have worked their way into this ball game. Again, it'll be critical here at the beginning of the second half where they'll have the football. I think it's almost important that you come out and try to carry that momentum over and get a touchdown and then start to put the pressure back on Cincinnati.
You're right. We have not seen any pressure on Cincinnati whatsoever. We have not seen them have an opportunity. The only time they really had an opportunity to move the ball down the football field, you know, from one length to the others, but then the Blizzard were able to come back and do a goal line stand, and they only earned a field goal out of that. So, yeah, it would be nice to see them to come back and start the second half with a touchdown and then see what the Jungle Cats can do and have to force themselves to score a touchdown.
Remember, the Jungle Cats only average 29 points a game. They've already got 31 here at the halftime. They give up 62 points a game, so Green Bay well below that average. But then again, Green Bay is not a high-octane offense that we've talked about.
I think the Green Bay is only averaging, 26-something a game. So, you know, it will not stay right here. I like what the offense of the Blizzard is doing. It seems to me right now, though, Rookie, that they are in somewhat of a rhythm. They try to get the crowd involved. The Donaldson catch was awesome. The Ficklin run kind of got the crowd back involved again. You know, so I'm looking for a second half is where the Blizzard come in, and this is where, hopefully, it's where Coach Ladder wipes his eyebrow and said, oh, my God, we got away with one.
All right, both teams back out on the field. Second half right around the corner, and we'll have it next for you. 31-21, Cincinnati over Green Bay at the break. Second half action is coming up next. This is Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan! Got something special to celebrate? Birthday, anniversary, promotion, bachelor party, girls' getaway weekend. Need a private party room, meeting room, banquet room, catered meals? Need a suite? A room near the pool, whirlpool? Need a good band to listen to? Dance a little? How about a golf getaway? 4 courses within minutes to choose from. Golf packages available. Rafting, anyone? Just minutes up the road on the Wolf River. All this and a chance to get lucky too. Awaits you at the Menominee Casino Bingo Hotel in Kashina, Wisconsin, between Green Bay and Wausau, just 10 miles north of Highway 29, 8 miles north of downtown Shawano. We're more than a casino, much more.
Our hotel's great, you can stay. Bring your friends, come and play.
We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Come join us. You're a winner. You love music.
Find it here.
Good times, good friends, and good cheer. You're gonna be an MVP. Where winning comes naturally. Menominee Casino in Kashina.
This is WDUZ-FM, Brilliant Green Bay, and WDUZ-AM Green Bay, a Cumulus media station. Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center, we are set for the second half. Green Bay down by 10.
We'll stop by for breakfast with the www.bk.com. So walk with the game from Burger King. Have it your way.
Hey, Blizzard fans, come join us at Los Banditos, located on the west and east side of Green Bay, and enjoy our great Mexican cuisine. We have a great Blizzard game night special that offers free house margaritas or tap beer when you come in and cash in your ticket stub on game days only. So Blizzard fans, after the game, come into Los Banditos and enjoy a complete menu of authentic Mexican food. All right, Obert to our left will tee it up. Gerald Harris to our right will receive. And we'll see if the Blizzard can get back into this ball game. Obert, the kick is a low squibby to the far side. Bouncing, Harris knocks it down with the right hand, picks it up, coming to the near side. He's at the 5, trying to find a blocker, trying to strip the ball. He got it out to the 6-yard line. Good defense by the Jungle Cats, making a tackle for Cincinnati. Tamir Horton.
Well, that was a nice play by Harris, as they were trying to get that arm in there and trying to strip that ball out, but he was able to hold on to it, grip it, get extra positive yards.
And that will make it 1st and 10 for Green Bay from their own 6-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. Johnny Gray and Rookie alongside. Andrew Picard, our studio engineer, back at the Fan. Good to have you along here. Green Bay Blizzard football here on the Fan. Donaldson goes in motion to the near side. It's Dixon under center, has the snap, drops back to the goal line. Fires, and Donaldson caught it at the 16, penalty marker down right there. Caught it in front of Kanan Maynor. And this might be pass interference, but I believe they're going to wave that off. They'll take the play.
I think so.
Good way to start this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Oh, and that's my man Donaldson comes down. Speed man on this football team, and he put it out there. Great hands to bring it in, and being draped all over. It still makes the play.
Donaldson to the near side. Allen wide right. Giordano kind of slot to the right. Here's Dixon. Handoff to Ficklin. Bounces right side to the 10, to the 5. And he lost the football. Who's got it? This might be a big, big break for Green Bay. I think coming back and getting it. Is that Allen that's down there at the bottom of the pile? It is. Allen, the wide receiver, came back and got it at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Green Bay. Well, that's a huge
Just a
play.
handoff right off tackle. Goes down there and right, bum. The helmet gets in there. He loses the football.
But a heads-up move by Allen, heads-up play by Allen to recover that fumble for Green Bay. That could have been devastating. Timeout taken by Green Bay. A little miscommunication on what was going on here.
Blizzard fans.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Blizzard football here on The Fan.
The Fan.
Shop the Pig.
Beef. It's what America eats, and it's what we do best here at Piggly Wiggly. Whether you're looking for the freshest ground beef, we grind it several times daily, or a restaurant-quality certified Angus steak, Piggly Wiggly has, in all modesty, the best darn beef in town. And because you're at Piggly Wiggly, you also have a great selection from which to choose. And if we don't have your favorite cut or size on the shelf, just ask, and we'll custom cut just the way you want it. And speaking of choice, Piggly Wiggly is proud to feature America's premier restaurant-quality beef, the original certified Angus beef. A lot of stores are talking Angus this and Angus that. But folks, there's only one certified Angus beef, and it's here at Piggly Wiggly. Well, it's also featured at some of America's finest steakhouses, too, if you want to pay $20 or $25 a pop. But why do that? Head on over to the special certified Angus beef section in the meat department and turn your house into a 5-star steakhouse. Certified Angus beef, only at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
Here we go, Green Bay Blizzard fans. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Dixon has him at the line. They'll sweep it around near side for Gerald Harris. Nowhere to run. He's going to lose yardage back to the 8-yard line. Cincinnati had that one snuffed out, leading the way. Number 10, Melvin Jenkins, the linebacker out of Florida A&M.
Oh, he had that. If he would just cut it back, just right now, don't hesitate, just go. Kerry Brown, the offensive coordinator, is almost down at the other end zone going, hey, if you turn it back in, it's a touchdown. Or at least positive yardage.
2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play. Allen wide right. Giordano to the right. Harris is going to go in motion to the right, so they'll overload the far side of the field. Dixon to throw. Pump fake. Comes back near side.
Oh, great play.
Catch. Harris. Unbelievable catch by Gerald Harris. Lays out horizontal. Hauls it in. Got interfered with, but it's a touchdown, and the Blizzard are moving closer to the Jungle Cats.
On the defense, number 5.
7-yard pass to Harris.
And that was Keon Maynard that was on the coverage, but Harris just draped himself out. It was covered, just laid over. Was able to make the play.
Harris lays out for that one. What a spectacular catch, and now forced him to try the extra point. Snap hold kick is on the way, and he bangs it through. 31-28, Green Bay within 3. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll break as well. This is Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan. Fox Communities Credit Union. We have a line for you. You need to understand. We have a line for you. Yes, you can.
$5.99 closing costs ends April 30th at Fox Communities Credit Union. Closing costs on home loans are just $5.99. That's up to $600 in savings. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we make home loans easy, even for the first-time home buyer. You can get pre-approved with our online mortgage center, and we have 19 mortgage lenders at 15 locations from Green Bay to Oshkosh. Plus, we have many options to choose from, such as fixed, adjustable, balloons, bi-weekly payments, and special first-time home buyer loans. Don't miss this opportunity. $5.99 closing costs ends April 30th at Fox Communities Credit Union, saving you up to $600, helping you feel smart about your money. Some restrictions may apply. Application must be taken by April 30th and loan must close by May 31st.
Fox Communities Credit Union. We have a line for you. Yes, you can.
This is Blizzard Football on the Fan.
Back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Res Center, we have ourselves a ball game, 31-28. The Blizzard have scored the last 21 points to get within 3. Forstrom will tee it up to our right. High and over, and this one's going to come off low off the net, off the ground. Brockman picks it up, hammered in the end zone. Steven Cason hustling down the field. As soon as he gets the ball, makes a perfect tackle, grabs both his arms around his legs, sending the receiver down to the ground. Ball comes out to the 2.5-yard line. And it will be put in play 1st and 10 there from Cincinnati, who have to feel things starting to tighten up a little bit on them.
Oh, and they should be, right? Because that was a hustle play. That was go down, somebody go down there and make something happen. And that's exactly what Steven Cason did.
Marshall leads them back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 wide left. Marshall from his own end zone. Lewis has it at the 9 and bounces ahead to the 10. Gain of about 7 on the play.
Oh, Marshall was able to get that ball off, but there was Lowe standing right there, right coming around the corner, almost able to get up there and knock the ball down.
Second down, we'll call it 3 on the play.
Number 3 or number 4.
Holbrook goes wide left. Lewis and Brockman to the near side, and the left side moved. Left side of the line of scrimmage, and I believe that was Dimitri Jackson that moved. That will cost them 5 yards. Second down, and
keep the pressure on D. You just talked about how well will the Jungle Cats respond. Will they start to fade a little bit? Well, this defense is going to get after them on this play.
Brockman near side. Holbrook wide left. Lewis is the man in motion, and Lewis makes the catch right in front of the Cincinnati Paggiata, hammered by Amati, but does a nice job holding on out to the 14-yard line, and that's a first down for the Jungle Cats. They'll mark it at the 15.
Now, that was just a great throw, great catch. Ronnie Amati on the covers came down and really put a lick on him, but that Marshall, he just gets the ball out there in a hurry. Nice throw, nice catch.
He's having a heck of a game. 3 touchdown passes in that first half. 1st and 10, Cincinnati from their own 15-yard line, just inside 11 to go, third quarter, 31-28 Cincinnati, and that's going to be encroachment on Green Bay. It looked like Tyree Young was trying to lean in and get the snap count, and I believe this one is going on Green Bay.
Exactly what he was trying to do.
Yep. First down and 5.
Trying to anticipate the snap, hopefully get him hiking the ball and get a fumble in there, but a little bit too quick on the move.
Trying to disrupt things, and it didn't happen. Marshall back in their center. 2 receivers near side. They swing in motion. Brockman to the near side. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a fumble, and it's incomplete. Marshall going back, kind of looked like he bobbled it a little bit, almost knocked out of his hands, and then just kind of flung it toward Lewis, and it short hopped in there. It goes incomplete. Near turnover on Cincinnati. By the way, the black and white uniforms, do they look like they went to the store and bought generic uniforms?
Like Penn State uniforms.
Third down and 5. No, they flip it, sorry. Second down and 5. They flip the yard marker back, the down marker back. 2nd and 5 from the 20. Marshall back under center, quick pass. Oh, Lewis turned it inside when Marshall was looking for him to go outside, and it goes incomplete. That brings up 3rd down and 5 now.
Well, I like what Stephen Kaysen did. Right when he was starting to get to the line of scrimmage, Kaysen backed off his receiver like he was going to come inside and cover him and then have a shift over from the other safety. But then he went back up into him in the butt mode, and then he had to hesitate. Marshall didn't know where to throw the ball.
3rd down and 5 now. Brockman to the near side. Lewis and Holbrook go wide left.
Statement down for the defense right here. Make a play.
5-step drop. It looked like it got deflected and is incomplete into the Green Bay bench. 4th and 5 from the 20. Hey, Blizzard fans, come and enjoy the wide variety of Italian cuisine offered at Luigi's Italian Bistro. They're on the east side of Green Bay, 2733 Manitowoc Road. Fans can enjoy either a unique dining-in experience or for those on the go, offers carry out. And they have a wide selection of specialty pizzas, pasta, and paninis for all ages. Luigi's Italian Bistro, home of the football pizza. 4th down and 5. Cincinnati going for it. Marshall to throw, running out of the pocket to the near side under pressure. Down the field, intercepted by Amati at the 15. And tackled at the 17 of Green Bay.
Oh, great play by Ronnie Amati. He stayed with his receiver, stayed in contact. And just when Lewis was trying to go down the field because Marshall was going to lob it over the top. We saw that happen last week. But Ronnie stays with the receiver, keeps his eyes on the quarterback, goes up and intercepts the ball at the highest point. You can see the quarterback going, go deep, go deep. Oh, nice play.
Now, Amati's there now. I don't want to put a bad spin on this, but if he just volleyballs that into the crowd, they have the ball at the 20-yard line of Cincinnati.
Absolutely. Oh.
Nonetheless, Green Bay has the ball. They make a stop. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line, looking to grab their first lead of the ball game. Dixon has the snap, 7-step drop. Plenty of time, fires right side. Caught by Giordani. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Giordani got behind the man. Dixon put it right on the money, and the Blizzard have their first lead of the ball game.
Oh, that was a great play by Zeke. I'm going to go with Zeke on this play. Why? Because he had a presence of mind just to wait and allow for Giordano to get open down the sidelines. And the pressure, the offensive line was fantastic on the play. He was able to sit there, adjust his body, and sit there and just float the ball out there. Nice pitch and catch.
Giordano, his first touchdown of the night, giving Green Bay the lead. Forstrom to try the point after. It's a low snap bobble to get it down, and Forstrom bangs it through. And with 7:31 to go in the 3rd quarter, Green Bay on top now, 35-31. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hi, Jay and Dave from Legends Brewhouse and Eatery, inviting you to our Howard, De Pere, and Ashwaubenon locations.
Our commitment to excellence has earned Legends a reputation as the area's finest family dining experience. Everyone will enjoy our warm, relaxing atmosphere, clean air, and awesome food at any of our Legends locations.
Try our famous barbecue ribs, so tangy, tender, and tasty, guaranteed to be the best in town.
Hola, my friends. This is Jeremy Brown, and I would personally like to invite you to come down and try Caliente Mexican Restaurant of East De Pere. We're located at 623 George Street, and that's only about 3 blocks from the river. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I've got $3 12-ounce margaritas, or now we have a supersized Fiesta Margarita, which is over 24 ounces, and I'm only selling it for $6. So if you like great Mexican food, great margaritas, at all great prices, good times and good friends, well, I'll see you soon at Caliente.
Legends Brewhouse and Eatery, where quality and quantity are legendary.
Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Back at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center, Johnny Gray and rookie alongside. 35-31, 28 straight points for the Green Bay Blizzard to turn a 31-7 deficit into a 35-31 lead. You gotta believe the wind is out of the sails of Cincinnati. Of course, there's still a lot of football to be played, Johnny, but wow, what a turn of events here at the Resch.
Well, it is. Why? Because the offense is getting into the rhythm.
Force from the kick. He's got a good leg on this one. Lower third of the net off the ground. Finally picked up by Williams. He's going to be surrounded at the 2. Ficklin in there with the big lick on Williams.
Oh, doing it again. There's another one of special teams. You can see how the Green Bay Blizzards is starting to pick up in all phases. The offense is clicking, the defense, the big pass rush, special teams is coming down making plays.
Well, the Ground Round Grill and Bar is the perfect place for great food and fun. Enjoy a delicious variety of steaks, seafood, salads, pastas, sandwiches, and wraps. How about a cooling cocktail or an appetizer on the patio? Visit the Ground Round Grill and Bar, Highway 43 at East Mason Street today. Sundays, kids eat for only 99 cents. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. At their own 2-yard line, down by 4 now. Marshall wants to throw, lob it out of the backfield to Paris, and he slides ahead to the 8, maybe 9-yard line.
Well, Kaysen was a defender on that play, came up there, and I'm going to look on my stats here. But as Melvin Paris was 6'2", 250. Well, Stephen Kaysen said, well, that's a little bit too big for me. I think I'm going to go down and try to take his knees down from under him. Whoa, a little bit of a roll tackle.
2nd down and 3 for Cincinnati, still inside their own 10-yard line. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock is running. Marshall pump fake, wants to throw downfield for Lewis, and it's overshotty or shoots Lewis, and Amadi was right there too. Good coverage.
Oh, it was a great coverage on the play, but rookie, this is the best I've seen. Even though there's a blown coverage on a couple of them, as far as man coverage and looking back for the ball and being able to make a play on the ball, this is probably the best coverage night I've seen out of the secondary.
Penalty marker back at the 5-yard line of Cincinnati. We'll have to wait and see what this one's all about. Holding on Cincinnati. Half the distance to the goal line, puts it back inside the 5. It's about the 4-yard line, and still 2nd down for Cincinnati. Timeout by the Jungle Cats. We'll take a break as well. This is Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan! American, the big store with more big TVs than anyone else. HD TVs, LCDs, DLPs, plasmas, and projectors. Choose from their incredibly big selection at their famously small prices. Every TV at American is guaranteed at the low price every single day. And American has over 100 flat panel TVs on display. Plus, American has the big brands you want. Sony Bravia, Toshiba, Pioneer, JVC, Hitachi, Samsung, LG, Mitsubishi, and more. Selection, expert advice, and the low price at American, where big TVs are a big deal. And when it comes to digital imaging, nobody's better than American. You'll find an unbeatable display of digital cameras and camcorders, all at the low price guaranteed. And American has the top brands you're looking for. Olympus, Sony, Nikon, Canon, Kodak, and more. Plus, American has everything you need to go along with your camera with a huge selection of photo printers and accessories. American, the Fox Valley's electronics headquarters, with a great selection, real service, and a low price guaranteed. That's American.
Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Well, Marshall just misfires on a pass intended left side for Lewis. Right in front of the Cincinnati bench. Good coverage by the Green Bay Blizzard. 3rd down from the 4-yard line now.
Yeah, right in the play. He's having a sensational night tonight. 1 interception and about 4, 5, 6 pass defenders. He's playing well.
Knocked him right up and over the boards. Marshall to throw from his own end zone. Back to the left, knocked down. Kaysen got the hands in there on the pass intended for Holbrook.
A pass intended for Holbrook. He's able to get his hands in there and almost knocked out another receiver after missing that. That was number 8 on the play.
That's Brockman.
He almost got 2 for 1.
That'll bring on Jesse Obert to kick away from his own end zone. Again, a defensive move here by Cincinnati. If they were able to somehow manage a field goal, they'd take that. But this is to get the ball out of their own end. And here's the kick by Obert. That one going left and fielded by Harris cleanly. He's got a little running room, couple of blockers at the 5 at the 10. Coming to the near side, 15. Oh, what a huge block. 20, 25, 20. 15 to the 10. Inside the 10. See that slide back here at the 12-yard line.
Franklin made a fantastic, but he depleted him on that play. What a block. Went him coming down.
It happened right at the Blizzard 12-yard line. That was Gustavius Tyson with the turf-slamming blow, springing Harris, and the Blizzard have it first and goal from the 9-yard line.
That'll get the crowd jacked up.
4.5 to go. Third quarter clock is running 35-31 in favor of Green Bay. And they're on the move again. Dixon swings Donaldson in motion right side. Here comes the rush up the middle. Got it to Giardini, and it's down onto the turf. That ball's live. The ball. Now we got some pushing and shoving after the play. Giardini. He's got the ball. He drops it. It's on top of the boards, which is still in play. You've got a fan scrambling trying to grab the souvenir, and everybody else is trying to clutch the ball. See, there he is. He takes his eyes off it. Giordano. I said Dini. It's Giordano. I don't know my Italian very well. And then the fan was fighting for the loose ball on top of the boards. Dixon to throw again on second down. This one just sails over everybody.
I'm surprised maybe, I thought maybe a little pass interference there. Allen got hit in the back of the head on the way through his pattern. I mean, it might have been a pass interference.
Well, you want to see the Blizzard get a touchdown here. You don't want to see him stall this one out. They have an opportunity to stretch this out to a two-score game.
And force the Jungle Cats to start really going.
Exactly.
Taking chances.
They really have a chance to put the squeeze on Cincinnati. Field goal's okay, but a touchdown is huge right now. Allen goes wide left, Harris to the near side. Giordano in motion to the right. Dixon to throw, looking that way. Now under pressure, he has nowhere to go. Backside pressure. He got rid of it. Did it get intercepted? Was it intercepted?
No,
yes, it was.
No.
Dixon trying to throw the ball away, and as soon as he was releasing it, he got hit. And it just fluttered right there, and it was intercepted by Cincinnati. And that's a huge break for the Jungle Cats. Right here, he's just trying to get rid of it. Boom, that ball comes loose out of his hands. And a great diving interception. I didn't get the number on that. It looked like it was either Maynard or Brockman.
But if they could just made this like a short pass play and made the fourth down somewhat manageable instead of trying to...
Right. I'm with you on that, Johnny. I completely agree with you on that. Timeout by the officials. The Sports Corner is offering a deal for Green Bay Blizzard fans. Fans can take the bus to and from all the home games for $18. For fans who already have tickets, $25 for those who do not have tickets. The price includes a food buffet, rail drinks, beer, and soda before the game and on the bus. The buffet begins at 4:30. The bus leaves from the Sports Corner at 6:45. The Sports Corner off or a keg on the bus and drink specials after the game. Join fellow Blizzard fans at the Sports Corner before and after the games for good food and good fun. Not sure why we have a delay here, Johnny.
I'm not sure either. I saw the officials going over there talking to some people over in the sidelines, but wasn't sure exactly what was going on.
Right, what fans throwing stuff on the field. And if it continues, then Green Bay gets penalized. So that's what that was all about.
I tell you what, we got people pointing up and saying, hey, there's the culprits right there.
2:25 to go, third quarter. Green Bay on top, 35-31. They just squandered a chance to increase the lead. Lewis catches from Marshall. Forward progress marked at the 15-yard line, shy of a first down by about a yard.
Well, that's not going to stop this defense. They need to come back out here and do a very good job on this next play, this drive right here. Don't allow them to get a play and get them back in the ball game.
Second down and short.
Right center side once again. On your feet, make some noise, Green Bay!
Marshall has him back to the line. Lewis will go in motion wide left. Holbrook, now he swings back to the near side with Holbrook, and there's an offensive penalty on Cincinnati. Two guys moved, did not know the snap count, And that will cost the Jungle Cats 5 yards. Pick either end of the line, Johnny. You got them both moving.
Well, one of the things that is going to keep the Jungle Cats moving is that this defensive line really tries to anticipate the snap of the ball. I mean, Jason Hardy over there, Tyree Young, these guys loathe gets after you. So you better be ready. If these guys get a little bit of an edge, try to keep them off the quarterback because they've been close all night. Just have not gotten there for the sack.
Second down and about 6 after the penalty on Cincinnati. Holbrook near side, Lewis to the near side, wide left, one receiver, and Paris is your running back now. Lewis goes in motion to the far side. Marshall wants to throw inside his own 5. Holbrook on a slant, caught it, and stumbles ahead to about the 20-yard line. And that'll be a first down for the Jungle Cats.
Just a quick slant out there up the middle. Kason does a good job of coming up there, making the tackle on the play.
Well, this is a bigger dogfight than we thought it was going to be. Green Bay's had to score 28 points in a row just to grab the lead, 35-31. They had an opportunity to make it a 2-score game and couldn't get the job done on a turnover. And Cincinnati on the move now, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Inside 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Marshall to throw inside his own 15, left side and into the stands. Holbrook was the intended receiver. He got hung up along the boards, and then Amati would have been the closest guy to the pass.
Well, having a good night as we talked about. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Penalty marker down back at the 15-yard line, and it's going to go on Cincinnati.
Gotta believe they're trying to give Marshall some more time to throw the football. It was a pump and go, so it takes some time to develop.
Holding, mark it 10 yards from the 20-yard line, puts it at the 10-yard line, 1st and 20 for the Jungle Cats. Cincinnati 1-5 on the year. They are an expansion team in AF2. Talking with the broadcast crew from Cincinnati in town tonight. Sending it back to what? Is that the Queen City? Said they're averaging about 4,000 fans a game in Cincinnati, despite being 1-5. Marshall to throw on 1st and 20. Left side Holbrook right in front of the Jungle Cat bench. Got bumped into the boards and then spun away. Then Kaysen tackles him down at the 17-yard line, and the third quarter comes to an end. 3 in the books. Green Bay grabs the lead, 35-31. Fourth quarter action next on The Fan.
The Fan.
Fox Communities Credit Union. We have a line for you. You need to understand. We have a line for you. Yes, you can.
$5.99 closing costs ends April 30th at Fox Communities Credit Union. Closing costs on home loans are just $5.99. That's up to $600 in savings. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we make home loans easy, even for the first-time home buyer. You can get pre-approved with our online mortgage center, and we have 19 mortgage lenders at 15 locations from Green Bay to Oshkosh. Plus, we have many options to choose from, such as fixed, adjustable, balloons, bi-weekly payments, and special first-time home buyer loans. Don't miss this opportunity. $5.99 closing costs ends April 30th at Fox Communities Credit Union, saving you up to $600, helping you feel smart about your money. Some restrictions may apply. Application must be taken by April 30th and loan must close by May 31st.
Fox Communities Credit Union. We have a line for you. Yes, you can.
Now back to Blizzard Football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Johnny Gray and rookie back here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center, along with studio engineer Andrew Picard back at the Fan Studios. 35-31 Green Bay leads. 15 minutes of football left. Hey, Blizzard fans, come on into Los Banditos, located on the west side and east side of Green Bay. Enjoy our great Mexican cuisine. We have a great Blizzard game night special that offers free house margaritas or tap beer when you come in and cash your ticket stub on game days only. So Blizzard fans, after the game, come into Los Banditos and enjoy a complete menu of authentic Mexican food. Cincinnati has the football, second down and 13.
For the protection of players and fans in the spirit of good sportsmanship, please do not throw any objects and participants are
Aaron Marshall threw 3 quarters, 18 of 31, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, 219 yards passing.
Play will be ejected. Thank you.
Here we go, second down 13 for Cincinnati. They are now moving right to left across your radio dial. Green Bay going left to right, Marshall to throw. Here comes the pressure, under pressure. Indegress throws it downfield and incomplete. A great job by Marshall to get away, then a diving attempt by Desmond Washington, and that was a fairly decent throw for a guy that was running for his life, and then Washington had to lay out, tried to get it, but couldn't do that. That would have been a great catch.
That would have been a great catch, but again, the pressure by the defense coming off the edge on that play. It looks like Antonio Ficklen's having a heck of a night running the ball, catching the ball, and coming around the corner on defense. They're almost able to get a sack on it.
Third down and 13, Cincinnati. Here are the Jungle Cats at the line of scrimmage. Marshall driving back inside his 10-yard line, lobs it over the middle. Kaysen ripped it away. It was intended for Lewis. Lewis had his hands on it, then Kaysen got the hand in there too and stripped it out of there, bringing up 4th down.
Oh, that was the one thing that I brought up to Coach Lytle this on Wednesday was that, hey, Coach, what are we going to do to be able to get those defensive backs when they had guys covered to turn around and look for the ball right at the last minute? Kaysen turns around, able to locate the ball and knock it out of the receiver's hands. That was a great play.
And it's 4th down and long, and out comes the kicking unit. Obert will try a lengthy field goal here. 48-yard attempt coming up. This one's doable. And a timeout taken by Cincinnati. Cincinnati wants a timeout, or are they going to get flagged here? They're arguing with the referee. He was looking to call timeout. I can't believe that. It's a delay of game. I clearly saw the holder trying to call timeout. They're going to mark him off 5 yards. 48-yard field goal attempt coming up now.
Should be able to get a good
make that a 53-yard field goal attempt. I beg your pardon, 53-yard field goal attempt. Here's the kick, end over end. This one is going to be just short. It was on the money. That delay of game penalty may have just cost Cincinnati 3 points.
Yes, it did. It just went right onto the crossbar.
All right, timeout on the field. No timeout on the field. I'll tell you what, that 5-yard penalty may have just cost Cincinnati 3 points. That was dead on the money, and it just came under the crossbar.
It was a perfect kick, right down the middle.
Green Bay will take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. 13-10 to go in the ball game. Clock is running. Allen to the near side. Giordano will be the man in motion. And Dixon is under center. Quick wide receiver screen near side to Allen. Got it across the 10. Trips ahead to about the 13-yard line.
There you go. Just control the football. Just move the ball down. Like you said, move the chains. That's the kind of style of offense that this team has right here. And then go for the bomb whenever it's there. But right now, just move the chains.
Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd down and 2. Again, we mentioned that Green Bay will not be in action for a couple of weeks after tonight's ball game. June 2nd at Louisville will be the next ball game. And that'll be a big American Conference Midwest Division showdown. Ficklin trying to go left, no room, and swarmed under at about the 12-yard line. Loss of a couple on the play. 3 Jungle Cats there swarming Ficklin under.
And there they are. They're putting in standings up right now. We're tied with Louisville and Quad Cities. A win tonight would at least keep us up there at the top of the standings.
Harris goes wide left. Giordano will be the man in motion. Allen to the near side. Giordano comes swinging in motion to the near side. Dixon has the snap. Looking left for Harris. He makes the adjustment, and he got down inside.
He got down inside the 20.
He was hung up on the boards. And somehow he quickly, before he could get thrown over into the Green Bay bench, came down in play for a reception and a Green Bay first down.
And had the presence of mind to do that. I mean, he could have easily kind of sat there and rolled over there, thinking he was going to just fall onto the side. Well, he was able to fight himself back, get his momentum to come back into the field of play. And as you said, look at him, get his hand over there to pull himself back down.
Look at
before
that,
the defender.
Exactly, because if he goes into the bench before hitting the ground, he's out of play. Ficklin spinning for a 3-yard gain. It was a great play by Harris.
It was, and the defender kind of stood there, and then he saw him trying to fight back in, then he got over there. It was too late.
2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Ficklin.
Yeah, they're in a groove right now. The Blizzard are in a groove.
Inside 11 minutes to go. Cincinnati has not scored in the second half. 4 straight touchdowns from Green Bay dating back to the second quarter. Dixon directing traffic, has his snap, wants to throw on 2nd down, over the middle, caught by Giordano. Inside the 5-yard line, down to the 3. 1st and goal for the Green Bay Blizzard.
Credit goes to the offensive line on that play. Dixon did not panic. Why? Because the offensive line did a great job of holding out the defense and allowed Giordano to get inside the defender and throw a nice low pass only he could catch. 1st down.
1st and goal for the Blizzard from the 3-yard line. Inside 10 minutes to go in regulation. Green Bay trying to make it a 2-score lead. Donaldson will be the man in motion, swinging near side. Harrison Allen trips to the near. Ficklin to the left, bounces back toward the middle, and he's down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he tried. He was struggling. He wanted to get into the end zone, but they had him by the ankles. He couldn't go anywhere. Still a nice play.
And that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 1. Tried to take it left, cut it back toward the middle of the field, and got wrapped up just shy of the goal line. Approaching the 9-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Donaldson left. Let's see if it's a quarterback keeper. No, Ficklin. They try to go over the top. He rolls to his left into the for a 1-yard touchdown run.
Nothing special about that play. Just give it to Ficklin. There was nothing up the middle. But everybody else, the whole defense was sucked in there, so he just rolls around and just falls into the end zone for another score. For the 5th straight score for the Blizzard.
41-31 right now with the point after by Forsstrom. 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game. There's the snap, the hold. The kick by Forsstrom is up and off the right post. No good. It is a 10-point game. 41-31 Green Bay. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan! Shop the Big!
Beef. It's what America eats, and it's what we do best here at Piggly Wiggly. Whether you're looking for the freshest ground beef, we grind it several times daily, or a restaurant-quality certified Angus steak, Piggly Wiggly has, in all modesty, the best darn beef in town. And because you're at Piggly Wiggly, you also have a great selection from which to choose. And if we don't have your favorite cut or size on the shelf, just ask, and we'll custom cut just the way you want it. And speaking of choice, Piggly Wiggly is proud to feature America's premier restaurant-quality beef, the original certified Angus beef. A lot of stores are talking Angus this and Angus that. But folks, there's only one certified Angus beef, and it's here at Piggly Wiggly. Well, it's also featured at some of America's finest steakhouses, too, if you want to pay $20 or $25 a pop. But why do that? Head on over to the special certified Angus beef section in the meat department and turn your house into a 5-star steakhouse. Certified Angus beef, only at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the Big!
Now back to Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
Back at U.S. Cellular Field At the Rest Center, the Green Bay Blizzard, another touchdown on the board as Johnny Grace hit 5 TDs in a row now for the Blizzard, making it 41-31, 10-point ball game, and more importantly, a 2-score ball game. But Johnny, in arena football, as you know, 8 minutes and 19 seconds is an awful lot of time.
Well, that's a lot of time if you're out there and your offense is clicking. Right now, the Jungle Cats have not scored in a while. We're talking in a long while. This defense of the Blizzard, rate number 1 in AFL2, is not going to allow the Jungle Cats to come back and beat them tonight. That's for sure.
Well, there you go. Johnny's calling his shot already with 8:19 to go. We might as well just pack up and go home. Here's a kick out by Force from far side of the net off the ground. Brockman has it on a one-hopper up the middle to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, 20. The kicker to beat, 25, cuts to the left, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Now what do you have to say, Johnny? You jinxed him.
Oh, I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry. Got a little cocky on that one.
A 56-yard.
But look at the patience of their... Right here, everybody's down there. They had 4 guys down there. He was able to fight through the middle. It's a hold right there. That's why Ficklin couldn't get to him. He had a hold on him.
Brockman 56 yards on the kickoff return. It's 41-37 with the point after to come. Snap hold, kick is on the way, and it is good. And just like that, it's back to a 3-point lead for Green Bay, 41-38, 7:27 to go in the ball game. It's clearly Johnny's fault, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, wait a minute now, Rook.
I'm going to take...
Normally, whenever there's a long run play, if there's a big play, somebody's holding somebody. They came down with 5 guys, 2 on the outside, 2 on the other side. Ficklin was right in the middle. He got held on that play, allowed the big return.
All right, well, I scold Johnny. We'll take a break. This is Green Bay Blizzard football on The Fan.
The Fan.
American, the big store with more big TVs than anyone else. HD TVs, LCDs, DLPs, plasmas, and projectors. Choose from their incredibly big selection at their famously small prices. Every TV at American is guaranteed at the low price every single day. And American has over 100 flat panel TVs on display. Plus, American has the big brands you want. Sony Bravia, Toshiba, Pioneer, JVC, Hitachi, Samsung, LG, Mitsubishi, and more. Selection, expert advice, and the low price at American, where big TVs are a big deal. And when it comes to digital imaging, nobody's better than American. You'll find an unbeatable display of digital cameras and camcorders, all at the low price guaranteed. And American has top brands you're looking for: Olympus, Sony, Nikon, Canon, Kodak, and more. Plus, American has everything you need to go along with your camera, with a huge selection of photo printers and accessories. American, the Fox Valley's electronics headquarters, with a great selection, real service, and a low price guaranteed. That's American.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. This is Blizzard football on The Fan.
Well, let's see if the Green Bay Blizzard can return the favor. Over to kick off from our right. Gerald Harris back deep for the Blizzard. He's had a couple of nice returns. That's a good kick. High off the net. Oh, he can't handle the ball. Oh, it's fumbled around in the end zone. Who's got it still loose? Green Bay got it. Wow. How much grayer is my hair after that? Wow, Johnny, that was near disaster right there. We've already seen one fumble on the kickoff, recovered by Cincinnati for a touchdown. We nearly saw it a second time. We also saw him recover what amounted to a long onside kick when the kickoff went off the upright, and Green Bay couldn't corral it. Near disaster right there. 7:10 clock is running. Green Bay on top, 41-38. They need to counter here. They started at their own 2.5-yard line. Trips to the left now. Harris moves to the near side. Ficklin behind Dixon from his own end zone. Goes left side, caught by Allen across the 10. Close to the first down.
And that was a very nice play. Allen does a very good job of getting that ball inside his body. He's got that tall body. Was able to control it and get it down for a first down on the play.
Just enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line of Green Bay. 6.5 to go in the ball game. Green Bay clinging to a 41-38 lead. They trailed at one point, 31-7. Giordano and Allen to the near side. Harrison motion. Ficklin in the backfield. Dixon to throw. Back to his own 5. Over the middle for Harrison. It's incomplete.
That was going to be a tough catch. That was going to be a tough catch. They did a very good job of covering on that one. George Williams had him all the way across the field. There was really no room for him to put that ball in there.
2nd and 10 from the 13. Clock again. Remember, incomplete passes. It continues to move in arena football. We won't be stopping the clock until we get to that 1-minute warning. Receiver wide left, that's Donaldson. Giordano, near side, Allen in motion, 2nd and 10. Dixon to throw, back to the 5. Moves to the right, off balance. For Allen, incomplete. Ball into the stands. A Souvenir. Williams in coverage for the Jungle Cats.
So nothing you can do on that play. The ball was thrown way too high for him to even have a chance on the play.
Well, Dixon was flushed out of the pocket and he couldn't set his feet. Was kind of thrown on the run and off balance. And it's incomplete.
All the members of Cruisers Reading Club, thank you for joining us at tonight's game.
3rd down and 10 from the 13. Big conversion attempt here for the Blizzard. Dixon stands in, caught at midfield. That's a first down. Giordano makes the reception at midfield.
George Williams again on the play, try to cover Giordano. Giordano does a very good job of coming on right on down and turning around and cupping the ball. Just getting his body curled so it sucks right in there. George Williams right on his back.
Big 3rd down completion by Dixon. Fresh 4 from the 25, which is midfield in arena football. 4.5 to go in the ball game. Clock continues to run.
Just keep move the chain.
Points are huge right here, especially a touchdown. Dixon back under center. Dropping back to his 15-yard line, throws it away near side, incomplete.
Nothing going on over there. Wisely throws the ball away. This is not the time to be floating the ball out there and taking any chances. Time's running out.
Blizzard fans can come and enjoy the wide variety of Italian cuisine offered at Luigi's Italian Bistro. You'll find them on the east side of Green Bay, 2733 Manitowoc Road. Fans can either enjoy a unique dining-in experience, or for those on the go, Luigi's also offers carry-out. They have a wide selection of specialty pizzas, pasta, and paninis for all ages. Our zesty menu options are sure to satisfy any and all Blizzard fans. See you at Luigi's Italian Bistro, home of the football pizza. 2nd and 10. Dixon throws left side. It was for Giordano, and he got crumpled over, folded up like an accordion. It didn't look like he was expecting the ball.
It did. He kind of like slowly got on into this pattern. I wasn't sure if he was going to get that, but he was surprised by the throw. But I tell you what, he was hammered. You might as well just catch the ball and go down. You can watch him on the replay. He kind of slowly ventures out there, and there's the ball.
Here's another critical 3rd down opportunity for the Blizzard, though. 3rd and 10 from the midfield stripe here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Resch. 41-38 Green Bay with the 3-point lead in the football, looking to convert here. Time to throw near side, and he hit Washington in the rump. It was intended for Donaldson. Donaldson broke it inside. The ball went out, and he hit Williams in the backside.
Well, why is it
Washington in the backside?
Well, they stopped on the play, and so Donaldson thinking, well, wait a minute, they're both sitting on this. Hey, I'm going to go deep, and it just read it just way too late.
4th down and 10 from midfield, and it appears the Blizzard will go for it.
Huge play.
If they kicked a field goal, it would mean Cincinnati would have to go for a touchdown. But if they turn it over here, Cincinnati could tie it with a field goal. 4th and 10 from midfield. Dixon wants to throw. In the middle, has time for the end zone. Oh, yeah! Danny Donaldson caught it on 4th and 10. 25-yard score. And the Blizzard lead at 47-38 with the point after to come.
Oh, that is so smooth. Donaldson runs the same pattern that he did when he got the other touchdown. He just runs down and runs away from the defender. He's got so much quickness, and he's got great arms. The defender cut in front of him. He had to focus enough to keep concentrating on the ball. Makes the catch for a touchdown.
just a small guy, 5'9", 185 out of Greenville College. A small guy with a couple of big plays tonight. The point after is up and in, and the Blizzard lead at 49-38. Make that 48-38. The scoreboard operator's too quick for me. 48-38, 1:30 to go. This is Blizzard football on the Fan.
The Fan! Got something special to celebrate? Birthday, anniversary, promotion, bachelor party, girls' getaway weekend. Need a private party room, meeting room, banquet room, catered meals? Need a suite? A room near the pool, whirlpool? Need a good band to listen to? Dance a little? How about a golf getaway? 4 courses within minutes to choose from. Golf packages available. Rafting, anyone? Just minutes up the road on the Wolf River. All this and a chance to get lucky too. Awaits you at the Menominee Casino Bingo Hotel in Kashina, Wisconsin, between Green Bay and Wausau, just 10 miles north of Highway 29, 8 miles north of downtown Shawano. We're more than a casino, much more.
Our hotel's great. You can stay. Bring your friends. Come and play.
We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Come join us. You're a winner. You love music.
Find it here.
Good times, good friends, and good cheer. You're gonna be an MVP. Where winning comes naturally. Menominee Casino in Kashina.
This is Blizzard football on the Fan.
Along with studio engineer Andrew Picard, back at the Fan offices. Johnny Gray and rookie here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. 48-38. This is going to be a great win for the Green Bay Blizzard tonight. I know there's a $1:30 on the clock, Johnny, but man, what a ball game. What a touchdown reception by Donaldson as Dixon delivered right on the money on 4th and 10. Sidewinding kick, far side of the net, off the ground, and a touchback. That'll put the ball at the 5-yard line. Cincinnati will have 45 yards to go.
1:25 on the clock. This is a great time for the defense to make that statement. Ryan Amati's had a great game all night long. The defense has been putting pressure on Marshall. Been getting closer and closer to getting a sack.
Keep in mind that Cincinnati only has 2 timeouts left as well. Marshall 1st and 10 from the own 5-yard line as the snap dropping back into his end zone. Right side, too high, incomplete into the stands. And that'll bring us to the 1-minute warning.
2nd and 10 on the 5-yard line.
Misfired on that one. He went to the right side. Should have gone down here to the bottom. Had a receiver wide open on the same spot where he threw it on the other side of the field.
Well, if Green Bay holds on, they'll be 4-3 on the year and will be above the 500 mark for the first time this season. They've won everything on the road, or lost everything on the road, won everything at home. They started on the road, therefore 0-1, then 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, etc. Pass near side caught by Edwards at the 20-yard line.
Edwards, first down.
Go ahead, Johnny.
No, I was going to say, not willing to give too much. Amati gave him a little bit more room, on this one. I know they didn't want to give up the deep ball, but he's been having a heck of a night. I go ahead and keep putting the pressure on him, man. You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Clock is stopped. 56 seconds to go in the ball game. Green Bay by 10. Cincinnati with the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Marshall to look and throw. It goes too tall, intended for Lewis.
And there's the man again on Ronnie Amati right there. The ball was thrown high, but Amati was right there to make a play on the ball.
2nd down and 10 from the 20 of Cincinnati. 5,570 here tonight at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rush Center. Watching Green Bay, what would be a stunning or remarkable come from behind victory, who trailed at 31-7 at one point. For the end zone, knocked away. Holbrook should have caught that.
He is my MVP. He's the MVP, baby. Amati.
He knocked it away, but still, Johnny, it's a ball that should still be caught.
Well, he throws it inside, and the receiver has inside position on him, but Amati times it perfectly and puts his arm in right underneath it and punches it out.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he's the MVP.
3rd down and 10 from the 20-yard line of Cincinnati. Marshall to throw again on third down, movement on the left side. This one's going against the Jungle Cats. Davis is saying, what do you mean? I didn't move. He rocked back out.
And Davis is a big man, 6'5".
All right, 46 and a half seconds left, 48-38. Green Bay Blizzard football on WDUZ FM Brilliant Green Bay, WDUZ AM Green Bay, Cumulus Media Stations. Marshall back to throw inside his own 10-yard line as time, fires right side, caught by Edwards and slammed to the turf by Donnie Amati.
And Donnie Amati, they did. He was looking for that deep ball down the field, but Ronnie had such good coverage on him that the quarterback came back. Marshall did to hit the other receiver on the other side, covered by these brothers, twin brothers, identical.
Back to the line of scrimmage is Marshall, down to 20 seconds left in the ball game. Marshall throws over the middle, caught by Lewis, and he has enough for a first down. And the clock will stop. They're going to have to reset the clock.
I think it stopped about 12.2 or something.
Yep, exactly. Well, that's what I thought. Well, now we got a timeout taken by Cincinnati.
Blizzard fans, get on your feet.
Well, let me tell you one more time about the Ground Round. The Ground Round Grill and Bar, located at Highway 43 and East Mason Street, is a place to go for delicious food and a fun-filled atmosphere. You can even watch your favorite TV show on your own private flat screen or eat outside on the patio. Make plans for the Ground Round today, where there is something for everyone.
Especially on Sundays, the kids eat for how much, Rook? 99 cents, I think it is.
99 cents. Sounds like maybe you've taken the kids to Ground Round for a buck.
There you go.
Not even a buck. Well, this one is a done deal. We just got to run that final 10.8 seconds off the clock. And Green Bay is going to get out of the rush with a win over Cincinnati after trailing 31-7 at one point. Marshall under center, dropping back to midfield, throws right side. It's knocked away, incomplete.
By who?
Amati.
Roddy Amati, buddy. There's the MVP again, right there on the play. He is having one heck of a game tonight.
Brockman was the intended receiver. Second down and 10 from the 18-yard line of Green Bay. Green Bay is going to remain a perfect 4-0 at home. Now all they need to do, Johnny, is win on the road. Marshall, the throw clock is running. It goes incomplete into the stands. Another souvenir for a fan.
On the 18-yard line.
It hit off a kid's hands and into the hands of an adult. If he was any kind of guy, he'd give it to the kid. Come on, give it to the kid.
Are you kidding me? He's up there showing that ball proudly. That's what I got.
It was right. Well, you know, I suppose if you're the kid and you can't catch it, you don't deserve it too, right?
Oh, man. Uh-oh. Jason Hardy's going off with a little bit of a limp.
Third down. Third down and 10 for Cincinnati. 2.6 seconds left in the game. This will be our final play. Marshall to throw. Scrambles, lobs it for the end zone. It is intercepted by Kaysen.
Yes, Stephen Kaysen is.
And he's hurt too because he landed on his back. He came down hard. Kaysen got the pick, but he's banged up on the play as he came down and landed hard on his back. Now it looks like he's ready to pop up and try to shake it off. Final score here at U.S. Cellular Field at the Rest Center. Green Bay 48, Cincinnati 38. We're coming back with more Blizzard football on Sports Radio 107.5 and 1400 The Fan.
The Fan.
What's your goal? To kick the ball or blast it? Introducing XL Athletic Performance from Bell & Health.
It's like rocket science, only you're the rocket, and it can help any athlete of any skill level.
What's it worth to be quicker, stronger, throw harder,